yo, Maul and them got millions to do this. Like, what? Like, yo, that's so weird to me. Like,
see, the thing
We just want to check accounting, bro.
you know what I mean? Like,
Chill out.
but they never said like, yo, we felt like we should get more. Like we felt like they never said like, yo, there's a problem with our money.
yeah.
It's just they felt like they should be getting more.
Just respect and transparency.
All that for it's just say, yo, we felt like we thought we should have been getting more money.
Or just say like, yo, we just wanted to make sure we weren't getting fucked out of anything.
I think that's what they said, though.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what they said?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I just felt like it didn't need an hour-long video just to say we think we should have got paid more.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's probably because like Joe made like a big thing out of it. Like they probably got like sidebarred by it, like sidewinded, whatever the word is. Like this didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? Like
Nah, they must have seen that coming, bro.
I mean,
It's Joe.
It's
maybe.
Joe.
How he is.
The
But
man's
Yeah.
been talking about it though. Every episode he's been shooting like little shots saying, y'all don't know when these guys are coming back.
yeah.
So I don't know. I guess this is how we're gonna start the podcast. You guys just started talking about Roy and Balls. Yeah, we're about to start right
yeah,
now.
you're live now. No,
We're
so
now live.
Don't say no shit. You're gonna, you know, say get fucked up, and you know, someone might listen to this and be like, oh, incriminating.
That's what we call him JY. 'Cause remember, he has to stay low key.
Exactly, man.
You're here for our Jordan episode. Welcome to the MAM Jordan Mossin podcast.
Oh yeah, this is our Jordan episode. Oh my god, 23.
Oh,
Episode 23.
I didn't put it together.
Yeah.
It's 'cause
Thanks
he's
for
so
being
sad.
here for this. I bumped into the mic. Sorry. Thanks for being here for this important moment.
Appreciate the handout.
Don't do that, nigga.
Yeah,
Don't let us kick you out now. Joking. That's not my call to make.
Nah, bro. This
Hoping for equity, you know. So like the city.
Check the paperwork.
yes, it's the paperwork. Roy and Mal, bro. Like, that's how we're starting the podcast, I guess. Cause that's basically what's hot right now. Cause whose side are you guys on for this whole thing though? Cause like we listened to the Roy and Mal podcast like all together, but like I know like everyone listened to the Joe Budden like whole like rant going in, firing them live on the podcast, and then making it what's it called?
Like a big deal.
Like a Patreon thing, saying, "No, I'm gonna take it down. You gotta pay for that."
I mean, I'm sort of leaning towards Joe's side. I mean, it just seems like if they had an issue, like it seems like they just have an issue with the money. It's just like if you have an issue with the money, just say, "Yo, we think we should be getting paid more money," as opposed to making it seem like it's this big thing, a respect thing. It's like, bro, you don't trust me, you don't think I'm paying you well. They never said once like, "Yo, we think we should be getting more money," but they're dancing around the idea that they should be getting more money.
Yeah, money. It's accounting.
Yeah, like all
Yeah,
types
it's
of.
accounting.
Apparently, money in the account's different, yo.
Like if you felt like you had an issue, like you think we should be getting paid more money as this is on our contract, then it shouldn't be an issue. Like, I mean, it shouldn't be a thing where it's like you could just handle this with lawyers or whatever.
You see, I'm cool with like how Joe handled it, only because, he kind of told them to their face for so long.
For so long.
People were pulling up clips on him in 4K, like, didn't you, like, Joe told you guys from time, like, what the heck, where you guys get this idea that, you're a part of it or you own it, like, to their face. So,
They didn't even say they felt like they owned it. They felt like it's the money though.
Yeah, I know.
Percentage of the profits or whatever. They felt like, they should give it a bigger piece of the pie, but they didn't just say that.
Yeah, I started out 100%, or not even 100%, maybe 90% on Joe's side. But after hearing Rory and Mal's explanation, I'm still mostly on Joe's side, but I'd say it's like 65-35.
Facts.
Like
realistically,
yeah, like I kind of see where Rory and Mal are coming from because I was under the assumption that they were getting paid a salary.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Also, if you're getting paid a salary, you don't need to see the books as long as you get what you're supposed to get.
Yeah,
that's it. But if they're saying we're supposed to get a percentage of the profits, then yeah, you want to see what the profits are. So I understand them wanting to see it, but at the same time, like I don't think they were really. Yeah, no one was really checking the podcast for them, right? Yeah.
I feel like I hear that, but you don't think that like Joe or whoever was handling that was like actually like giving them like what they were like. Yeah, we heard that like the people who were handling the situation, realized that they fucked up after they checked them on it. But at the same time, it's like I feel like they were kind of making it seem like he wasn't trying to pay them or some shit. You know what I mean? I feel like they're only saying that, but we don't know how the conversation went. Their tone and how they said it was probably one thing, and compared to how they're presenting it to us, like, oh, we just asked, it's probably like in a weird way, like
especially Rory, bro.
Especially Rory. Rory don't look like the type of nigga to just ask you like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he asked with like attitude and be like, yo, why can't I see the books? And it's like,
like what nigga? You think I'm lying? Like,
and Rory worked for a label, so I could fully see him approaching it from a stance where it's like he's coming off like he's accusing, like he's not just asking. You know what I mean? Joe being defensive is like,
especially because he hates the label.
I like Joe hates the label, bro.
But then at the same time, it's also business. So if you have people who are getting paid based off the money the pod's bringing in, like it's fair for them to want to see it.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
But like I don't know, man. Like I feel like the way that like Mal's like also coming off is like, yo, he doesn't care about the money, but
yeah, they're trying to make it seem like it's an honor thing. Like, bro, this is just a business dispute. Like, you're trying to make it seem like, yo, I have respect. I'm a man of my word. All that, yeah. It's like, bro, you're just
They wanted the show to stop because like they stopped coming.
Employee that's disgruntled with his pay. That's it.
Yeah,
it's like if your girl says she trusts you, but she wants to go through your phone. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I forgot my girl listens to this, so not you, baby. For other people, like, you know what I
mean? No, but like it's almost like even like football, where like the certain mans will have like issues with the organization with their contract, and they're like, yo, I'm sitting out. Yeah. But it's like you expect the rest of the team to sit out because you're not like happy with your contract.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like those guys, like at first I was on their side. I was on their side from the beginning, so I was like,
Rory and Mal's side.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, honestly, like Joe's a snake. You know? This guy moves sometimes too emotional for certain things.
All the yelling and shit.
Yeah.
He aired it out kind of messy.
Yeah, like when I was like first time listening to it, I was like, bro, like, why are you doing this like live on the podcast? Like, why isn't this something you just deal with you guys deal with on the ones and then like cut ties? But
I just feel like that's part of his brand, like, being that type of transparent. It makes people want to come and see. Like, people love seeing mess. Yeah. I feel like even though he like it might be irrational for him, like he knows that much. Like, yo, I can still make money off of this.
I feel like he's doing it subconsciously. I don't think he but he is a kind of messy nigga. But like, I feel like he isn't purposely like, yo, let me bank off this like this controversy going on.
No, it wouldn't make sense.
Because I feel like if anything, this just like I feel like he had no other choice but to do it because everybody like Mal and Rory leaving for so long just made it seem like, yo, what the fuck did Joe do to them? You know what I mean? Like you fired him or some shit? Like, what's going on? So he's already painted as this character as like, yo, like he got rid of his friends. Like, holy shit. So it's like, yo, all right, now I gotta explain shit. And if niggas think I really got rid of them or blah blah, then like, here's a real reason. And I guess he got cheese as he was talking. He really got rid of them. Do you guys really think he meant to like say like, yo, Rory, like you're fired, like that same like episode?
I think by that point he was fed up.
Yeah, I think as he was talking about it, he was like, nah, I'm done. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think he meant that.
Yeah,
I think Joe's problem is like he's the kind of person where like he takes things very literal. So like he doesn't think it matters how he says something.
Yeah.
Like if I'm telling you, just take the words I'm saying. How I say it shouldn't really matter, right? So like, he can come off as like a dick and rub people the wrong way. And I think that's probably why they had so many issues leading up to it. Like I could fully see him talking down to them. Like I can see Rory being like, I want to
he's been doing it.
But the thing is too is like they say like they always say that, oh, yo, Joe's just like this. He's always like this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, like why is it different all of a sudden? You know what I mean?
Also,
like,
I think Joe shot himself in the foot because for like the last year, he's always talking about like the importance of like equity and the importance of the creators and whatever, and you have two creators sitting beside you hearing that every day, they're gonna think like, yo, where's our equity? Why aren't we involved in like the paperwork or the accounting or whatever it is they want to see, right?
But I feel like that's kind of like on them, where like,
But-
it got so big. Like I feel like at that point it got so big where they couldn't just be like, yo, we need this, this, and this. At that point, Joe's like, yo, I've been putting in all the financial stuff to support everything. Like as he said, like he's like, yo, who's paying like all the camera people? Who's paying for the space? Who's paying for the equipment? Who's paying for all this other stuff? Distribution and all that.
Like, I'm pretty sure he probably took it as disrespect. Like, what the fuck? Like, I gave you guys so like because he sounds like the type of nigga who's like, yo, I don't ever want to do shit the label way, so I'm giving you guys so much freedom to do all this bullshit, like the shit that you guys want to do, and I pay for so much shit behind the scenes you guys probably don't even know about. But like, so it's like probably like them asking like, yo, can we get the proper shit because we're missing a little bit of money? It's like, bro, what? Like, you guys are concerned about the little money you're missing? Like, you probably took an offense like to that, but
as much as I hate Maul, and outside of all of this, I think the real win is that they're off the show. And as much as I hate Maul, like talking about respect and transparency, I will agree with him in that if Joe had been transparent, a lot of this would not have happened.
More
like,
transparent than he was before.
Like transparent in the sense Joe's saying like, yo, like I was listening to it today, and he's like, when we lost the Spotify deal, there was no money coming in, and we still paid them whatever they normally got.
Yeah.
Or like there were times where things were coming up and I had to pay out of pocket. If he's not telling them that, they think everything's all good. You know what I mean? So they're probably thinking like, okay, money's still coming in because we're still getting paid.
yeah, there was no conversation.
Yeah, like he's not telling them when shit is bad. So they're just seeing their checks every month thinking shit is still good, right?
Yeah.
Facts. That's big facts. Like, I think that's actually what it is. You gotta actually like show the niggas you're working with like when shit is rough.
Yeah.
Because I guess that's what it was sounding like, was like, yo, like, you guys are getting a fresh paycheck, so when shit was just missing or shit wasn't adding up, it was, you know?
Yeah, because when in the one we just saw with Rory and Maul was like, I was getting paid the same when we did 1,500 seats versus when we did 20,000 seats. So I need, like, I'm not dumb. Like, I know, like, I should be getting paid more for doing 20,000 seats. But then the flip side is Joe could be like, when we were doing 1,500 seats, I was overpaying you. So now that we're doing 20,000, like you were
You're
getting,
still getting worth. You're getting a
you know what I
20,000
mean?
worth.
Yeah, like you were getting,
money.
like I was paying you like we were the head niggas from the beginning. And now that we are actually there, like we'll just continue to pay you like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
He
Like,
probably got used to it too quick,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What the fuck?"
And
Like,
this is all like assuming,
all with them
but-
forgetting that they're the highest paid like niggas in the game doing this.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like outside of everything, like if you guys had a pod and you're like, yo, we want me and Adrian to come full time and I'll give you 5%. If I look up and one day we're making millions of dollars to do this, I don't want to see anything. Like I'm not rocking the boat at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like just enjoy the ride, because on top of that, he proved we don't need you guys. Like it got better without you. So
On dope P.
yeah,
They just put like Joe into like times 100.
yeah.
He's like, yo, no one's stopping me. There's no guardrails or
I
nothing.
think they probably tried to gain some leverage and be like, yo, he thinks he can do it without us. Like, let's go on strike.
That's
the
what it
shit got
looked
better.
like. That's actually what it looked like. Like, oh man, look at Joe thinking he's hot shit. No, now like that. At least that's how it just came off to me, man. Like yeah. So like it's everything's been in his name. He's been telling you guys to your face that like it's not like, yo, they started and they're like, nah, we're in this together, guys. Blah blah. There's been a history of this man telling them to their face, or even just outside of their face, like, yo, like public knowledge, like, yo, they can't do shit on their own. They're not shit without me type shit. And it's like, yo, they just heard it and put up with it.
Like, you know what I thought of when, like, just now actually, but it's kind of similar to Kyle Lowry with Toronto. Like he has this upcoming contract hanging over. Like the real Toronto fans know he's kind of over the hill. Like still has maybe a couple good years left, but he still wants that one last big deal. But like remember like around like February, March when like the articles started to come out, like Raptors are like 9-0 without Lowry when he doesn't play. You know what I mean? So it's like people started saying like, yo, should we really pay him to come back? And then you compare that to here where it's like Rory and Maul leave and the pod gets better. It's
Yeah, it took a little
it's
dip.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, it's like the fucking like and dislike ratio was like a stock bar.
yeah,
Like I was watching the dislike ratio, I'm like, ooh, stock is going down, but then it's like Ish and Ice start getting funnier.
yeah.
And
you
the likes
know?
were getting back up, and I was like, oh, okay.
Like initially, people were killing it just because nobody likes change. But
Yeah.
then, like, yo, it's actually better.
Yeah,
without
I
it.
can't lie. It's one of those people. I'm like,
You know,
I'm
Nah,
like,
see, like to me, like the first couple when they did, it was like Joe had to spend like the first half of the podcast explaining why these guys weren't here.
Yeah.
So like that takes
exactly.
away from like when they could get away from that, just talk.
mhm.
It was way better.
Yeah. They're actually pretty
exactly.
funny.
Like when they got away from addressing the drama and they were
Yeah.
able to just have the
A podcast,
conversations
yeah.
they normally would have
Man had
had.
Kevin Samuels come true.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even watch that.
Like there's no way someone could tell me like, oh, the podcast was better with Rory. It's just the
not.
emotional attachment you have to these people.
Like how
It
many
is.
times?
That's
do
why
you
they
need
have
to
their own
hear
hive.
Maul say, "Yo, you can get music on your phone." Like he says that every episode. Like,
Facts.
Like the biggest thing is like all the time we talk about Maul, like he doesn't talk and explain himself, and like he just gives one word answers.
that's
You got
That's crazy.
you have Ice or Ish, and they explain like, and then they make it fun. They joke around,
yeah.
and they're not afraid to say nothing.
Yeah.
Like where I knew the pod was better with Ice and Ish was that one episode. It was like the third or fourth time they were on, and like Joe was like, "Yo, what's the craziest thing you guys ever did for love?" And Ish talked about how he broke into a girl's house with a gun.
What?
and like Ice was like how he moved to like Amish country in Pennsylvania and shit.
Oh, yo, that's a mod.
I just the whole time I'm listening to it laughing and I'm just thinking Maul would be like, yo, like, oh, like, yo, like if I love
don't do
someone, I'm not doing anything crazy. If I love you, I love you. Like, that's not me. We're just built different. Like he did some shit like that.
No nigga should be doing that. Yeah.
Like if I love you, why I gotta do something crazy? Like I just picture him saying that, and like it just got
Facts,
way more
bro.
better and open without it.
Yeah, the content got deeper.
Yeah.
Everyone had like their own a little bit more. They're a little bit more vulnerable almost.
Everyone's more open to like talk about things.
Yeah.
Where like for Rory, no one really cares about how he feels about certain things, and
Yeah.
and like for Maul, he just thinks he's too cool to talk, like go in depth.
Yeah, things a 1-2
That's-
Joe could just hold him for a 3-hour
I
podcast.
like-
You know what I mean? Like he made millions to really not do anything.
This guy, yeah, he made millions making inside jokes. Though.
Yeah.
Making it, like if you didn't tune into when he said some next shit about his dad makes all the bridges and shit, you would have never kept laughing along with it.
Trust me.
Any niggas starting new to it, it's like, yo, what is he talking about? Talking about bridges? Why are they all laughing?
Like they didn't even take it seriously because when it was Rory and Maul, it was really more or less a music podcast. And then like new music would come out, and then like they'd be like, you know, I need to hear this outside. To get my opinion. Like, I gotta live with this. And I'm like, yo, you guys aren't even doing this. Like,
Yeah, that's why I rated Joe whenever he'd be like, yo, I'm the only one being vulnerable and everything. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, facts. He actually is. Like,
Facts, yeah.
when he embarrasses himself, it takes the pod to the next level for real. Like,
yeah.
It shows people that like you're able to
they like you as a
know-
character.
Yeah, like they know that you're like where you stand with things,
Mhm.
and then also like actually make you. Well, I'm chopped, bro.
It's like they humanize you almost.
I was like trying to go somewhere with it, and I'm like, yeah, I forgot where I'm going with this. Yeah.
Bro, he's LeBron, bro. Like he stands at the top of the
Yes.
key and makes everyone move around.
Yeah.
Like he's the energy. Everyone else is like Maul's too cool, and then Roy's just weird. Like he's awkward. So he can't
Honestly,
leave.
yeah.
He just talks too fast, and then like I
And-
don't
and
know.
He
Rory's-
sounds kind of condescending a bit too.
Rory?
A bit, yeah.
I just want to hit him, bro. Like
Rory a bit.
It's his white skin. You just feel like he's better than you.
that's actually facts, bro. I can't
Probably
lie,
that's
bro.
what it is.
It's like, yo, I just want to. You just hear him talk. It's like, yo, who
Who
invited
is this guy?
Yeah.
Who
this
invited
guy?
this guy, yo? There's my boy. Why'd you bring him here, yo?
Yeah, like nah, he sucks, man.
I want to know. I want to know if these guys are gonna continue doing a podcast because, as Joe said, he's gonna sue them if they do.
I don't know. He said
I don't
in
think
the-
they can because
He said in the last one he just did that. Like, yo, he didn't mean that. Like, he just said that because he was
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Is that why his therapist is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I don't. When you guys said you got his therapist, I was actually laughing because
Yeah,
I
that's
knew
funny.
that told me that he knew he was out of pocket. And that's funny. He's like, all right, yo, therapist, please.
It was actually dope to hear, like, because you like even outside of what's going on with them, just to hear someone go through therapy and like you can like start kind of applying that to your own life as well.
This guy refuses to go to a therapist himself, yo.
No,
No.
I'm not gonna overshare, but like it was actually interesting to hear. It was, and what I liked more about the thing with the therapist there and Ice and Ish, like Ice and Ish, I guess have a different type of friendship with him where they feel comfortable kind of challenging him.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll call him out on his bullshit. Like they said, yeah, you could have done this differently with Rory and Mal or whatever. Whereas Rory and Mal are kind of like, to me, they're kind of like yes man. Like whatever he would say, they would just kind of go along.
They just roll with it, basically. Yeah.
It's like, yo, talk to you behind closed doors because you're my friend.
Yeah. Like,
Whereas Ish and Ice probably just be like, nigga, no.
exactly.
Yeah, I check him right there because then if you do it behind closed doors, he's not going to take it seriously because he's like, yo, why didn't you check me when I did it?
Joe seems
Like I already got my shit off.
Yeah.
Joe seems like the kind of guy like he doesn't he has to hear something from certain people. Like I feel like he just doesn't respect Rory and Mal because they're younger than him or they.
But they could have gotten that respect because like Ak got that respect from him.
But you have to remember though, Ak never worked for him. Ak never agreed with him on a lot of things, and I guess it's kind of weird. But it's like I think that's what Joe fucking likes. It's almost like when people don't like agree with him to a degree.
Yeah, it's like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Who knows? I guess because it's like in the grand scheme, it's not like Joe's opinion was stopping academics. It's like okay, you know what? Fine, then that's your opinion. Here's my opinion. I'm still gonna do my thing, but I respect your opinion. Cool. And that I think that was the thing that worked so well with Joe and Ak. It's just that like they were able to have their two disagreements, but they still were able to like
there was mutual respect.
Yeah, it was like exactly. There was that respect. Like okay, like I'm gonna still do my thing.
It's like when you're like kids and like you finally stand up to a bully, they just stop fucking with you.
Yeah,
yeah.
Facts.
Rory and Mal were just getting like bullied on camera for years, twice a week.
Basically,
I'm putting up with the hands on their hip player.
And then when they finally have enough, instead of standing up to him in public, they go on strike. And it's like, you know, like I think no matter what happens, the Joe is already in the point where so much time has passed, he can control the narrative. You know,
yeah. And it's a lot easier for him now, you know. And
I will say, I feel like I saw a friend say it in our text, but if anything, I feel like I could see Joe taking some time off from the podcast and making Ish and Ice kind of just Ish, Ice, and Parks hold it down for a bit. Because they're pretty funny themselves.
Yeah. To build up their credibility with like everyone else, you know?
Yeah, like who knows? Maybe Joe might actually step away and actually try to mend that friendship again. But I could see Joe stepping away for a bit. Because like I feel like this actually was like a really personal thing. Like you put it behind a paywall, so
I think you have to like still do some pods to like make people forget. And then you can take it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, like that. Like right now, he's still dropping pods. Like he dropped a new one, so I don't doubt that he's probably gonna drop another one, like a few more, and then just slowly just disappear from it. Like, pull a Dave Chappelle for a bit and just try to get right.
Well, I don't know. I think he wants to wait till he gets like that other show because he said he wants two powerhouses. So he wants his like podcast and then somebody else. So if anything, like. If Ish and I forgot the other guy's name, Ish and Ice, if they get their own podcast, and then he has like another podcast that's sick, I think that's when he'll take like a step back.
Doesn't he have another podcast already?
He has two girl ones.
Yeah,
but it's not popping.
Karen Silva's one's not popping.
All the podcasts on his network suck.
Yeah,
damn. I thought people liked Karen Silva.
I don't. Honestly, like moment of transparency, I have no idea who she is. I hear the name all the time. I have no idea.
There's a lot
who
of
she is or what she does.
There's a lot of these women that pop up, and I'm like, yo, I never heard of these.
I would just see her around with like Nipsey, and then Cameron said that she stole from them. she used to work for them at Dipset or something like that, and she stole or something like that.
So like right at home then.
Yeah, and then she was popped up with Nipsey, and then, I don't know like the story, but
so like how did she come up though? Like
I don't know.
I always thought she was like one of those like blackity black civil rights matter people, just
because of her last name, Karen Civil.
I think so.
And I think she's like,
now.
I think there's people that are trying to like get at her because like she did some deal because she's Haitian with the Clintons, and like the Clintons like just like robbed the people in Haiti and stuff like that. There's people that like don't like her because of that.
What the heck?
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure.
Like, the political game
allegedly.
too?
Bare mix up, bro.
His network, it's like it's him. He's carrying it on his back. Like I see what he's trying to do, but he doesn't have anyone there worth listening to.
Yeah. But and he hates on the Black Effect
The
network
State of
so
the Culture
much.
show was
Jealousy, man.
Yeah, it's because Charlamagne's bare powerhouses, yo.
Yeah, and Charlemagne has like a bunch of podcasts that are all kind of popping at the same time too, right?
And even if it's not popping, it's somewhat interesting.
Yeah, there's
You know what it is? I think Joe's trying to be like the Apple of like the podcast and like radio shit, if that makes sense. You know, he's trying to go like do shit on his own terms. You know what I mean?
Be more
like,
for the creators, I guess, in a way.
Well, I guess like if you want to put it like that, but kind of just more like literally he wants to do shit on his own, like on his own terms, like have more flexibility, like nobody telling him what to do type shit. Because remember when they had this discussion of when Charlemagne was putting his 2 cents into shit, and he was just like, bro, like if your cap is working with like iHeart, then you're good for you. Like, what I'm trying to go for is on like some next type of shit. Like, I'm trying to be like a powerhouse myself. He's trying to be iHeart, you know what I mean? So I feel like
good luck.
You know, it is for facts. It is good luck, but it's like the fact that he's still doing it, like we only time could only tell. He's only like how many years in the game with like this whole thing, right?
He's been podcasting for like what 5 years now.
Well, I'm just saying the fact that
people to get mad at him.
Yeah.
People keep getting new people mad at him all the time. I don't think it's gonna work.
And I said
clearly a toxic guy, whether you agree with him or not. And now that you say he should be on his own, I'm actually thinking like people who listen to the Joe Budden podcast listen to it for Joe Budden. Like the guest hosts are clearly interchangeable. I think the smart thing for him to do, because people like Ice and Ish and Parks, he should remove himself, have those three do like a pod on their own. And then he does a pod where he's more or less solo,
like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, and like a kind of like.
I swear he tried that with the pull up,
but I feel like that should be his main podcast. Like the pull up looked like it was like a side project, but I feel that should be like every week he'll like have somebody come for him to talk to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you kind of like book guests in advance, and then you can have Ice and Ish doing their thing, and he'll jump on from time to time.
Maybe that's actually the move.
I feel like that.
That might be a chess move still.
Maybe that's because to me it looks like, as I said, to me I could personally see Ish and Ice just taking care of the podcast himself, and then he just disappears. And who knows what disappearing means after? Like, maybe he starts that his own podcast where it's just literally him, and he does all like anybody he wants to.
And it's like you don't need anyone else's opinion because it's just you.
Yeah, like
facts.
because the Joe Rogan podcast is literally like that. Like this nigga always telling you about eating meat and why this and that and martial arts and all that bullshit.
Offering everybody elk.
Yeah, and fucking LSD and
DMT
have you
and
tried
all that
DMT
stuff.
and everything and a blunt to your face? Like, Joe can literally do that.
And smoking a whole cigar throughout the whole podcast like it's nothing.
Even like Bill Burr does it solo with no guests.
Word?
That's the talent. Yeah.
Yo, Bill Burr's podcast
it's my favorite podcast.
Because the man laughs at his own jokes, and that's why I mess with it so
The
much.
man
Because
will
I'm like,
yell and like argue with himself. Like he'll say some dumb shit and then be like, "Oh, really?" And like, this guy must sound like a madman in his house, in his room by himself.
But it works because you might as well, like, people listen to just for him, like his whole his character, man. Literally, that's it. So I feel you should do it. That should be the new wave for him. I feel like he just doesn't know it yet.
I think he needs someone to bounce things off of though. Like it could be just him, but someone has to to say something to someone, ask a question or something like that. Like
how Colin Coward has Joy Taylor.
Yeah, something like that.
She says like 3 words the whole 3 hours, but it's just so he's not talking to himself.
Is that
That's all she's there for. Like,
I'll say that.
that's basically actually what she's actually there for still. Because like if it was just Colin by himself, people would be like, all right, cool. It would be like what was that guy on for TSN? Is it Bob McCanning or something like that?
Bob McKenzie?
Yeah, the radio show.
Yeah, he had the radio show, and then he also had the live show on TSN.
He had like the glasses and
yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I feel like it would be like kind of like that. It's just him just talking by himself, but then Joey just kind of adds a little bit of flavor. It's like, all right,
Parks can do that because he does the audio anyways. So.
Yeah, but then you'll take Parks away from from the other man's.
True.
because you gotta try to find that balance. So
It's
like,
an easy job. You could throw someone $50,000 a year to just talk to them.
30 hours.
nah, but like it has to be a guy with a bit of a backbone and be able to deal with all Joe's like when he's like screaming like, yo, don't take that personal.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be literally you. That's just how he expresses himself.
Joe Budden needs a man like Shaq in his corner. The inside joke.
I don't think
or
Shaq
Jamie
will
from the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Nah, Jamie would probably be fed up with him though. Jamie would be like, yo, I can't deal with this guy no more.
Does Joe Rogan ever do episodes with no guest, or does he have a guest every?
So as a guest.
Always a guest though.
Oh, it's a guest.
Because it'd be kind of weird, like, just hearing him just talk by himself.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if he talks by himself, it's usually for, like, a small clip.
Yeah.
But I don't think they actually have him, like, talking to himself the whole time just because it's, like, as interesting as Joe Rogan is, like, he's not that interesting.
He's actually not that interesting. He said he actually says the same shit a lot.
Yeah.
Like whenever niggas don't know what to say, that's when he gets into his. You ever try DMT?
Yeah.
You want to try some elk? Yo, you know mixed martial arts.
Yo, you gotta have those go-to questions, bro. 'Cause,
Yo,
like, oh, shit.
he's good at filling in the gaps with those kind of things, but like
You gotta have something because it's like, at a certain point, if the convo's dead, you gotta be like, all right, I gotta dash a little 1-2 sauce in there or a little spice just to keep it rolling, just to see how far we can dig deep into something.
I think Joe Rogan show's different because he does it for the guests. Like he's talking about whatever they're into,
Yeah,
whatever they're
Yeah.
into.
100%. But that's what I'm saying. It's like when the guest gets boring, that's when he gets in his bag. He's like, oh, I guess I got to fill the gaps. So you tried DMT? This reminds me of DMT.
You should probably try this. I think if you microdose, is like
Yeah, microdosing, shrooms. Yo, this guy loves those. Like that's definitely the fillers.
that's actually the wave, bro. But
Shrooms?
no, not shrooms. I'm just saying, like, not shrooms.
Oh, one day you're gonna do shrooms, man.
Me?
Yeah,
I've heard good things.
you're not. It's
Yo, I'm starting to buy junkies, bro.
Junkies, get
listen,
out of
man,
here,
you
bro.
got
It's 2021, yeah.
You see, the thing
I
is-
just started smoking weed.
Yo, you gotta be on your. I was gonna say Tommy Chong, but I don't think he did DMT or shrooms or anything like that. But one day you just gotta, chill with your good friends, people who you know you're not gonna have no bad
energy,
vibes with,
good
good
vibes.
energy. Take like 1 gram, and you're good. You just shrooms, literally.
Just eat on eating something. Oh, I think it was Nutella.
I don't know. People,
Shrooms with Nutella?
No, yeah, well, because like it
I
gets
know
rid of
you
the
did
it
taste.
does
white
taste like
people.
shit. Some people drink it as a tea and just put beer sugar or mix with other. Not like taste like shit, but like it doesn't have like the nicest taste.
It tastes like shit.
But like, yo, you eat it with something and
Brampton Public Schools did a number on me. I paid attention in health class. I'm terrified of like anything above marijuana.
depends on how much you're going
Like, to
crazy.
me,
with.
like it's weed and there's crack. Everything else, everything that's not weed is crack.
It says 0 to 100. There's no in between.
It's weed and then it's crack.
crack, yeah.
I feel you, man.
Like
I feel
shrooms
you.
is just like another like organic crack.
Yeah, man. I always say, man.
It's like
Shrooms will call you. You don't call the shrooms,
See, like, yo, this man's talking, like,
It's a propaganda video.
Well, here I am.
you made it.
What's it called? Do you guys all listen to the J. Cole album?
No, what the fuck am I listening to J. Cole for, bro?
Listen to a couple tracks.
Come on, bro.
And this one for real?
No.
Why not?
I'm being real. I didn't listen to Forest Hill Drive until like 2019.
I didn't really
I thought you liked
Forest
J.
Hill
Cole.
Drive, to be honest.
No, you thought I like Cole?
Nah, Nick's a Cole hater.
I assumed all you guys did. Still,
I'm
Bro,
a Cole.
I listen-
I'm
I
a
can't-
Cole fan.
Man, I can't lie. The last tape I listened to, I'm like, okay, let me listen to it. I listened to Born Sinner.
Nah, you shouldn't listen
And
to
bro,
that
when I
one.
listened to that
You like
album,
Born Sinner?
no, but you remember at the time when it first dropped, everybody was like, "Yo, like, yeah, good." And then when they started taking it, it's like, "Oh no, this is actually pretty trash." And I was one of those people who just said like,
I'm beside
"Okay,
myself.
like yeah, I guess it is trash."
You loved Born Sinner?
Yeah, yo.
Bro, I thought it was his worst project.
Yeah, that album was trash in hindsight, and that's what made me be like, "Yo, he's actually still trash."
Like what carried
Yo,
Yo,
what
what-
am I hearing right now?
what carried the project was the bonus tracks. I feel like that's what made the project good. And that's what I'm hoping with this new project. He has bonus tracks.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
nobody does bonus tracks anymore. It's deluxes now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hoping for. So those are the bonus
I
tracks.
can't believe what I'm hearing.
I heard everyone loves the album though.
I give
What
it a
is the bonus
7.5, yo.
I gave it an 8.
You give it an 8?
Yeah, I give it an 8.
What?
People love this though.
I was rocking about the new one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
off
I
season.
give it an 8.
Yeah, 7.5 just because like I'm a fan.
I gave it an 8 just off the strength it started with Cameron. But then I felt like I was getting a Cameron verse and it didn't come.
Yeah,
And
I
was
feel
like,
you.
It's like blue balls, but it's like
I didn't want. Yeah, see, as soon as I heard the Cameron intro or like sample, I just turned it off because I knew I wasn't.
Cameron either. What the fuck?
No. I fuck with Cameron, but I know
Okay.
Cameron wasn't gonna be on no J. Cole track. And now you telling me that he didn't show up confirms that I was right. I'm like Cameron is not fucking with J. Cole.
So you didn't even
No, it
let
wasn't a
play?
sample. He was on the track, but like he's just talking.
You're just hyping him up.
So that might
That's
might
like-
be on the deluxe. So we might get a verse.
Oh fuck that, bro. If he wasn't rapping, no man.
Might get a verse on the deluxe. So we'll see. Give it like a couple more weeks. If he doesn't drop one, I'm actually gonna be like, might have to drop it down to a 7.
Why does it lose
Whoa,
score?
hold on.
0.5. He said it's going on by 0.5.
I have to drop it down to a 7 if he doesn't drop.
If
a
there's no
deluxe.
Cameron.
No, if there's no deluxe.
So you give us a 7.5 based on if there's a deluxe.
Yeah.
Potential 7.5.
Yeah.
This man gave a rating contingent on the deluxe album. Yo, like what the hell?
Because this has been like probably 3 years now. We haven't gotten a Cole project.
What was his last one? Oh, KOD, my bad.
Yeah, KOD was the last one. That was in
Really?
2018.
And
Because like he did the
Oh.
Dreamville projects.
That was,
That's
the
why
first,
Yeah.
that was the first J. Cole album I actually listened to.
KOD.
Yeah.
Great
Like,
project.
He was like
yo.
dissing new rappers, so I was like, okay, let me just see what he's saying. And then he just raps like new rappers.
He was just shaming all the rappers on Shrooms.
Yeah.
That's why I rock with him.
But like he rapped like them. He rapped like them. He was like rapping fast and like staccato.
But he did better.
Eh.
KOD I didn't like at first, but it did grow on me, and I like it now.
He did it.
Forest Hills Drive I don't like though. Personally.
I like Forest Hill, but like Wet Dreams just got too outplayed.
No, I didn't like it because Wet Dreams he was like rapping about like his adolescence. I got uncomfortable. It was
Yeah.
There's a radio banger.
yeah, like he was rapping about like being like in like 7th grade and getting a boner and shit. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. It was like, I don't want to hear that at all. Man.
I always just thought he was boring. Like I just never. It just did nothing for me. Like it did. Like I didn't even hate him. I just didn't care.
A man said J. Cole
donkey.
makes music for niggas who don't have a bike, bro.
What? How does that even relate?
I've never heard of that ever.
It's like boring, like niggas. It's just boring. Like, it's not exciting.
Fundamentals, man.
Damn.
I don't think I'm gonna listen to it anytime soon. To be honest,
I listened to the Lil Baby track. I don't know. Like people liked it. Like I just I don't know. I didn't even like Lil Baby's verse that much. I thought it was just okay.
Yeah, even 21's verse wasn't as heavy as I was
like
expecting.
like look at this. This all sounds like mid to me right now.
I only heard
man.
two
It's a
songs.
mid project. I'm not,
why
as, I
would-
said, as a fan, that's why I said I'm going based off of deluxe. It's a 7.5.
I don't think he's gonna do a deluxe. The
Right.
reason why I say that is because I think maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it won't play into like his plan because he wants to retire. And like after the last 2 projects he drops, and I think a deluxe counts as like another project. I think right now, if anything, he has this and like one more, right? And then once he's done, actually no, he said he has 2 more after this album, right?
I have no
There's oh no, I think it's 1 more after this. So maybe
Did he say that in like the documentary or something?
something
He
like
has
that.
a documentary?
Yeah.
He dropped like a local documentary before he dropped this project. I haven't watched it yet though.
But he basically
You're
wants to
dead.
make like 2 more projects or some shit. So maybe this is like the one project, and maybe he's gonna drop 1 more. And the reason why I feel like that makes sense is because, he's gonna turn 40.
Are you serious?
Yeah, soon, in like 2 more years or some shit. I think he's like 38 or
It's
36.
36.
36.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is 2 albums. Now I remember. I think he wants to drop 2 more albums. So in my head, I was like, okay,
This guy's trying to retire.
I don't know
Eh?
why in my mind
He's
J. Cole's still like 28. He doesn't give off old energy. Like
He has a youth and
Yeah.
everything, yo.
he's married.
really?
Yeah. That's
Yo,
what like
what-
4 Your Eyes Only was like. The whole album was about.
I didn't listen to that.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the one where he was rapping about folding clothes and shit.
yeah.
See,
See what I'm saying?
wholesome shit.
Man had a song called
Folding clothes.
Fold clothes.
Man's
man.
boring, bro.
Boring.
I said I want to fold clothes with you.
Like I know a lot of people that like I try to hear what they hear. I just can't do it. Like
Facts.
I just feel nothing.
I'm like, I can't lie. When he started working with T minus, I was like, "Ooh, okay, there's a little bit of spark here. Like T minus and him, really like.
Nah, but like even the first song on the album, it's produced by Boy Wonder, and the beat is hard. But him rapping on it, I just didn't care. Like I just,
Damn.
but the beat was nice.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what like I'm
You
just
guys are
saying
making
like
me not like it anymore.
No, I still like it.
I see a lot of people
I
that
still
like
like
it.
it.
I feel like this is the only room I've seen people say they didn't like it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Like I like it, but the thing's just like it's the same feeling I felt when Born Sinner dropped, where it's just like I expect better from like J. Cole. You know what I mean? Like he'll drop a project where I'm like
so you
KOD,
sound like you liked it.
I did, but I'm trying to match the energy of the room.
Damn.
I like Born Sinner too. I liked everything except
I didn't like
Forest
Born
Hills,
Sinner,
and
bro.
I didn't even listen to the folding clothes one.
like Born Sinner. I only liked it just because of the bonus tracks. Just because like for me the anticipation for Born Sinner was I listened to Truly Yours 1 and Truly Yours 2. And I remember during that time I was driving to like night school. I was borrowing my dad's car, and I used to just play that Truly Yours 1 and 2 back to back because I had it on the same burnt CD. Just kept playing, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait for this album to drop. Born Sinner drop. I'm like, yo, I heard it. And I got so caught up in the moment where I'm like, yo, this is sick. I listened to it again and I was like, yo, this is not that sick.
Born Sinner
still.
came out. That was like
I bought
soundtrack
the
to my
CD
life.
too.
What?
Like for
I
that
bought the
year, like
CD.
I played it.
Oh, that's scaring me. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Like, Born
man.
Sinner was not that good, bro. I'm so sorry. That was the story of
possibly-
to your life.
Well, 2013
The
was a bad year
soundtrack
for
to
me.
your life.
This guy's out here saying, damn, I gotta bump that Born Sinner, yo.
I'm afraid to go back and listen to it now.
Land of the
You guys are
Snakes.
just gonna cloud my judgment. I just want to
Isn't
remember
that the
it
same year Nothing Was the Same came out?
I think so.
in and around that. time.
2013, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
way
they
better
dropped
album.
around the same.
This guy picked up Born Sinner instead.
Yeah, I did.
Like, what was the album after Born Sinner? It was was that Forest Hill?
No,
So I remember
Something
he
in
bound.
between.
I think it was.
Yeah,
I actually think it was. Forest Hill Drive actually came out like some time ago. I remember when I seen it in 20. I'm like, damn, it came out this long ago. I think it came out.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it makes sense though, because I remember he dropped. Yeah,
I think,
Yeah.
yeah. And then that's when people were like, whoa, no features?
That's never been done.
we went platinum.
Nobody went platinum with no features. That's what everyone hyped him up for.
Yeah, that album was fire,
People went
bro.
buck.
That's an empty calorie stuff.
What do you mean?
Nah, that's actually impressive,
It's
kind
like
of.
Ricky Davis averaging 20 on the Cavaliers or
Okay,
something.
you're not gonna downplay a feature.
I don't get I don't know. Like for I didn't even notice there weren't any features till everyone said there's no features. I just
Me too. I can't even lie.
like, it was
But I start to acknowledge how like that how cool that is. Like you're really getting the strength. That's just the strength off of you only.
has that really never been done before, or is that like
No,
it's
it's been done. It's just that like
For a rap album?
for a rap album and like J. Cole is like, oh wow, interesting.
Like no one
A
else
lot-
has done that because like I don't even think Drake could even do that. On his
No,
like,
no, he
Yeah, he
definitely
could.
can. It's just
You
that.
think Drake could do a double platinum?
Are
on
you
the-
fucking
no features?
What?
No
Come on,
features?
You're fucking.
I feel like Drake
crazy.
could do double platinum with no music.
Wait, yeah. But I could send the ABCs and get a fucking.
Like,
double
it's like,
platinum.
yo, it's just blank. Just imagine what I'd be saying.
Yeah,
2 million people would buy that.
this nigga said put your own beat over it.
Like, but I feel like that no feature stat is one of those things where it's like the guys that will go platinum regardless. I just feel like it's just expected you'll have features so people do it.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
People,
but-
all these artists get features just so they could see the art a different artist on their track. They could see it
Exactly.
saucing up the track and shit.
Like I feel like Jay-Z has like 10 platinum albums in a row. I don't think he would drop one and people would be like, no features on this one.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. That's like,
That's not the whole no feature. That's an empty calorie stat for me. I think it's one of those things like it just hasn't been done often because most people just get features, but not because we need the features to sell. Like,
J. Cole just wants to fucking say something like, "Oh, look, I did no features." Like,
yeah, if Lil Baby put out something today with no features, 1 million people would buy it.
I don't think it'll go double platinum though. I can't lie.
Not double platinum though.
Drake could do it.
Kendrick could do it.
Kendrick could do it,
People on
yeah.
that level could do it.
Yeah, but they choose not to because it's who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
People just like rapping with other people.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
But like he does the Dreamville project, so I think that's kind of why like when he does his own personal project, he can do it on his ones.
No, he just ever since people gave him that clout of yo platinum no features, he's just been on this. You know, from now on, all my albums are just me.
yeah.
Nah, he had like a couple features on it though.
On which album? On like his
The new album,
which album?
Off Season.
The one that just came.
Yeah, there were features on
Oh,
it.
word?
Yeah,
Yeah,
21
Savage.
That's
was
you know I
on
don't
it.
fuck with
Yeah,
him. Bro.
Boz.
Baby was on it, yeah.
Who else was on it? Lil Baby.
I look
okay,
at
I'm
J.
a
Cole
big
no
J. Cole
features the
hater,
same way
just
I
for
look at
talking all
like
that shit.
Russell Westbrook triple double. Like it's a triple double, but like you forced that. Like, it's not like he's telling other mans not to get the rebound and shit. Like,
Yeah, he's grabbing that.
yeah. I remember in his cantor was like, yeah, he would get mad at us if we got rebounds. I'm like, yo, that's not a triple.
Yeah, I remember when Carmelo said like, yo, he needed like I think he needed 13 rebounds. He's like, yo, man, they told us just get out of Westbrook's way.
Yeah, it's like they're feeding. Yeah,
Just box
those aren't
him
real
up.
triple doubles. Too. That's how I look at the platinum with no features. It's like no one's trying to do it. Like you're on an island. Like relax. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Hey man, at the end of the day, when mans are looking at the history books, he's gonna be the first one.
That's what it was. You seen Will. Which spot isn't taken? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going for this. I'm pretty good at that.
yeah.
I have enough already.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, that's all I gotta do? Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
That's what you gotta do, bro. You just gotta hold it down and shout out to him for taking that first step on it.
People like his music, so a lot
I
of
like
people
his music.
A lot of people.
I really like his music. It's just this project. I just like the way I explained it to everyone. It's almost like Born Sinner mixed with For Your Eyes Only, with like better beats. And I'm just really hoping. As I said, I'm just hoping for a deluxe edition. That's all I really want, man. That's like if this is all I'm getting, I'm like, nah, I gotta bump it down to a 7.
Well, how many songs is it?
It's 12 tracks.
That's not enough.
Nah, bro. Like not all of them slapped
That
enough.
was like 6 or something.
Nah, bro. Like I didn't get enough slappers. Like I need something to be like, yo. Like I want to, as a J. Cole fan, I want to talk my shit. Like I want to go. I want to go to other men and be like, yo. But this is what my artist is saying right now.
No, he's boring.
Like
Just
when he dropped KOD, I had something to talk about.
I thought that's what people were saying about this album.
But
That he was talking his shit.
yeah, people are going crazy
was.
over this album.
he was. But then it's just like I feel like he still could have done better. Like this. Like I feel like J. Cole knows he can do better.
And J. Cole fans lie too because the album came out at midnight and at like 12:10 people are like, yo, it's a classic. I'm like,
Yo.
you didn't have time to listen to 3 songs yet. Like,
Yo,
there's no way you listen to the whole album yet. What are you
trust
talking
me,
about?
I hate niggas that do that.
Yo, we
Yeah.
have it in our chat, bro. Like to this day, I still can't get over the what's it
Oh,
called?
you guys have a side group chat? Okay.
We're on iPhone, nigga.
Alive?
This is on Android.
Nah, iPhone.
Huh? Your iPhone? Your blue bubble?
Yeah, it's all good.
Since
bro.
when?
Always.
Long time.
So hold on, son. We should have been moving
Wow,
it
we've
from WhatsApp.
been. Yeah, what the fuck are we still on WhatsApp?
What are you talking about? Talking about the Instagram one?
No, the fucking regular chat.
Yeah,
We have a WhatsApp chat and Instagram chat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why are the fuck are we still using WhatsApp?
I wondered why there's 2 chats, but I never, you know what I mean? I just kept
Yeah,
it to
I wanna
myself.
rock
Yo, I think we need to make a fucking iPhone chat and just dead off the WhatsApp
Cause I
chat.
know
hate
Jonas.
checking
Cause
WhatsApp.
I know Jonas has an iPhone.
No, he doesn't.
Actually, no.
Oh, he doesn't?
No,
he
no,
doesn't
no.
have Instagram.
Oh.
Keep it on WhatsApp because y'all niggas talk too much. Still. Every time I check my app, I check my WhatsApp, I'm looking at 900 plus messages. I'm like, what are you niggas talking about every day, bro?
It's actually disgusting.
Yo, my phone.
like sometimes like I'll be like, yo, like, yeah, I wasted a lot of time today. Like,
Yo,
but yo, mans are funny, bro. Like,
nah, you niggas are actually
just
hilarious.
laughing all day. Like,
Yo, I always tell people, I'm like, yo, no group chat actually makes me laugh out loud outside of this chat, bro.
our group chat is like it's like mythical. Like I have people who don't know you guys who know about the group chat.
Yeah.
And they're dying just at the thought of it. Like,
Yo.
you know what I mean? Like,
I showed my brother some chats. I'm like, yo, you got to read this whole thing right now.
yo.
And this nigga starts crying. I'm like, yo.
There's 40 people in Brampton right now who think I'm making up Shaq. They don't think he's real. You know? Like, he's like, yo.
I'm not surprised about Shaq, bro.
Like, yo, he's a real guy. Yo. Like,
Oh, man.
Oh man, yeah. That first encounter with Shaq, I can just imagine for those people. They're gonna be like, "Yo, this guy's real." It's almost like Dwight from The Office.
yeah, exactly.
I remember when Dwight first came to Jim's house, and he's like, "Oh, so he's not lying about you."
yeah. For the office party they had.
Yeah. Michael just pulled up, yo.
It keeps going because he just has the most random facts. He just tells us for no reason.
Yeah. Like he knows everything. Like he's never been wrong. Like he knows everything.
Yeah, I love it.
Like,
You gotta respect that opinion, though.
Yeah, like he can like tell you like what's wrong with the pain in your foot, and then tell you how to build.
You know what it is, man?
Like he knows everything.
Yo, I hate to say it, man, but that's just Aquarius niggas, man. Yo, we're like that. We gotta be factual, man. I can't lie.
Zodiac sign people. You know?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, though.
Like, you know, like I'm a Cancer, so I don't like fakeness.
Oh, Dre, tell him. You don't like it.
I'm a Cancer still. I'm not even gonna front.
See, I don't even know what month Cancer is. I just threw it out. I don't know.
I'm a Cancer, and I can't even lie. Like I was against it for a while, but I can't even lie.
You gotta succumb to it. What year you born? I mean, what month you is?
January. I'm Capricorn. I know that.
Oh, no wonder, dog.
What?
Honestly, I'm kidding.
Like I'm good with money because I'm born in March. Like what? Like no.
It's a personality thing, not a fucking talent.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you know, I don't have friends because you know I'm born in September. I'm like, no, work on yourself. Like that has nothing to do with it.
I was born in September.
I think some of it's true though. Like there's certain people that are born, like you meet people and they're all born around the same time, and they have certain tendencies. Like like people that are Leos are like you could tell that like they're a Leo. Like Geminis too, like they're just weird. Like Geminis are weird, like just kind of flip flop and energetic. But like Leos will like try to argue with you and stuff like that, like for no reason. Like they always have to be right. They always have to like try to lead. And
So Shaq's a Leo.
No, he's an Aquarius nigga, bro. I'm Aquarius too.
Shaq's a know-it-all. He's not like
That's
a leader.
Aquarius niggas. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Aquarius niggas have to be right. Yo, you ever notice how Shaq is cheese because y'all niggas don't have enough information? Shaq could be like, bro, I studied this. Don't try to bring talk.
You
Like,
feel
that's,
anything we're debating, he can drop an article. I feel like Shaq lays in the cut and sees the conversation. Then he does his Googles and then he starts talking. And he's like, oh, these niggas think it's a game. Boom, copy and paste. Yo.
nah. Aquarius nigga. I'm telling you, I know it because I'm the same way with certain shit. The thing is with me, I fucking love playing devil's advocate.
Sometimes I'll be arguing with Shaq and halfway through I'll realize he's right. But I can't give him the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Because I know he'll take that and like, you know, just
Yeah.
Yo, the funniest one to me is when he screenshotted the Urban Dictionary definition for finesse. When we were arguing about what finesse means.
These guys are arguing over what finesse means. Shaq screenshotted the Urban Dictionary definition.
some
Urban Dictionary.
My Tommy
Make sure you can change
888, like, some random person. Like, who is this? Why do I care what they say?
Some random white
His
lady
submission
named,
I
like,
got.
Amber 89
Yeah.
says finesse is something. Yo, get on my face.
My nigga Amber got like fucking 5 upvotes.
The other one we were like debating the Samuel Jackson line, and he was like, "Yo, he just sent me some movie blog thing I've never heard of. Like, why is there a word like?
Yeah.
Why is there a word law? Like, I don't care what they say. Fuck them.
Oh man.
Hey, man, shout out to Shaq, yeah.
You gotta get him on the pod next time, man.
Adrian's rocking the hoodie right now, the honey garlic wings.
Shout out to my big bro Shaq.
Oh, shout out to Shaq.
He's here in spirit.
But y'all got tech time with the chat, cause yeah, I pop in like once in a while.
Rarely. Once a quarter.
Once a quarter, I can't keep up, yo. As I said, I see that high number. I'm like, nah.
Like, I'm multitasking. I'll be working.
Oh no, you niggas
killing
do
work.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I remember I
You
tried
guys have your notifications on?
No.
Not enough.
You guys are just purposely checking the chat.
No, I get it shows the notification, but like
Like the
it's not
number?
like a pop up.
Like mine's on silent. I don't know what you mean. Like, I don't hear nothing.
But you see this
I
guy.
see it.
You look at his notification bar and be like, "Oh, it's live right now." I see a few ads.
When you start talking anime, then I step back. I'm like, all right, let me.
Yeah, but
Naruto,
talk about
Goku,
sports
all
and
that,
betting.
Sports and betting, I'm back in.
Sports betting, stocks, and all that.
Yeah,
Go around it.
Yeah, y'all niggas coming with the bets and shit. Still,
Because
made me
it's
want
like
to
we
start.
just show how we lose money.
Made me want to start losing money.
It's
Yeah,
not
man,
fun.
the only W I got was just the Tampa Bay Super Bowl. So
Oh, yeah, those are your
You did a
guys.
future bet?
Huh?
A future bet, or you bet during like Super Bowl week?
Super Bowl. Well, the day of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the day of, I just dropped like $50. I was like, yo, I got this.
Easy money.
I wish I put up like they'll slap them. But I wasn't that confident.
I wish I could say shit like that. Like, yeah, this one time I bet. But like, I bet every day.
There's a one time I
Like, I'm a degenerate.
As we're talking about betting Australian basketball this morning,
Bro, I
Yo,
don't-
you guys do like it's a
Shout out to the
drug.
Perth Wildhawks, yo.
bro.
Dog, you niggas be
man,
betting
right,
on some
yo.
teams I ain't never heard of in my life.
Get in where you fit in. You
But it
know?
was funny because I remember the first time I seen it, Shaq was like, yo, I'm betting on this game. Man, it looked it was like a women's basketball game. I was like, whoa.
The joke is Shaq will bet on the wildest shit that he doesn't know about, and then like when it loses, he'll be like, "Yo, they trapped me." Like, how? Yo? Like saying like the Korean soccer league, they should have done better. By
Yeah, they
Yo, this is a trap game. Still, like what?
I'm not that far. I bet on sports I know, so I can't.
Nah, you know, I saw you taking the advice from everybody else. The funniest time was when this nigga said, nah, you should bet on this team. And then they lost. And JY said, oh, I was supposed to know he's going to get fouled. At the last second.
Nah, because Adrian was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fight this nigga." Yo. I remember they lost because Derrick Rose got fouled. They missed the free throws, and I was like, I'm supposed to know the man was gonna get fouled and miss clutch free throws. I'm like,
Nah, I was at work, so I didn't was watching the game, so I didn't know what's happening. But like, man was like, "Yo, this is 100%. Like this team is winning." So I'm like, all right, bet. Cause I was having a losing streak, so I was already like, cheesed. Like,
That's why he missed the free throw.
I was joking around. All right, like last bet. All right, and I put something on it, and then it turned out they lost. I was like, "Yo, why would you tell me like 100% if it's not 100%?"
I'm like, yo, do your due diligence. They lost on some bullshit, and I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to know. Like, what the hell? Like,
Adrian said, nah, I actually feel like I want to fight.
Because these guys are trying to joke, like, bro, I'm cheese.
know your limit.
gosh.
Play with
Oh,
it.
man. Holy shit, that was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, yo.
The next one is when these guys bet, and then I copy the bet, and I apologize in advance. Because they keep winning, so I'm trying to win. Anytime I hop on the bet they do, I always lose the bet for them.
That's the joke. The man will be like, yo, I'm following you guys. I'm so sorry. And then the shit will actually lose. I'm like, yo, I haven't lost a bet in 3 days. And here you come. Yo.
Yo, let me get a little bit of some of that.
Bro, I lose, the amount, I went on 2 hot streaks, and then that was it. Like, I was like, the insanity. I'm trying to tell you, like, I was hot for a month, like the biggest in the chat. Like, yo, you guys do this bet? Man's like, I have a track record. I have a track record of losing. So they don't copy me, and then it wins. I'm like, yo, I told you. For 1 month, I have one of those like once a year.
Yo.
That's how I felt when Nick was making bank on Dogecoin. I put $200 on it, and by 11 o'clock, the shit was like $120. I was like, what? Like, yo, everyone's being a millionaire. As soon as I jump in, the shit drops again.
Because I heard you talking shit.
Hey, yo.
Facts, yo.
Hey, man,
Elon
as long as
Musk
you guys are
push
in
the
it now,
button.
man, you guys, it's perfect timing, bro. You
saying
didn't
that.
see Elon crash the whole thing?
I'm not on Dogecoin. But, like, I'm on the next one. I have no idea how it works.
Hey, man, if you have any questions, I could probably get the answer for you. Probably.
You
I'm
don't-
new to this shit.
You don't have the
Alright.
answer, but you get.
I don't have the answer. I'm listening to like 2 other niggas who always like live this shit now.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I just copy what she does. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever I put in, it already doubled in
Basically,
like 2
yeah.
weeks, and it's like, all right.
God damn, mine cut in half.
So you weren't listening. He'd say he took the money back.
I put it in the day Elon Musk was on SNL. I'm like, yo, man's gonna take it to the moon. Like I was telling my girl, I'm like, yo, like look at whatever house you want. $200 is getting us out of here. You know? Like don't worry. Like you don't even like. Just I got it. Don't worry. And didn't have it.
Never mind. It's gonna go up in value. Believe in it. I believed in it. You guys see me?
Yeah,
I'm up now.
You're happy still. You're well still. That's why you don't like J. Cole. His bars are too broke for you.
I tell you, I drive a car. I don't walk.
Yeah, when I seen J. Cole on the bus, I'm like, oh fuck this guy. He's doing it for the photo op. Like, it's like
This is trash.
it's like
He's on a ball team. Like
in Rwanda or something.
for what? It's every street nigga. It's a street nigga. Like I'm on a ball team now.
the dream, bro.
Literally the dream.
The man actually could have got signed by the Pistons too. That's the crazy thing.
Who said that?
Remember, he was supposed to go on the tryout team. The beginning of the season, he was supposed to try out, but I don't think he went.
Oh,
Come on, man. J. Cole's
Try
not
out.
making that. Yeah.
you trying to do the Master P thing? Just get like a
A little credit right there.
Yeah.
If J. Cole gets back in the league before Sonny Weems, I'm done with that. Like, what the-
You don't get. He's too old now. J. Cole, he's too old.
yeah, he's 30. Yeah, like
He just wants-
36.
He just wants to say he did it.
trying to pull a Master P.
I'm in the league. That Master P's on a different thing, though. You see these guys out here making his own cereal.
Making everything. He has ice cream now.
That's what I'm saying. Man has ice cream. Man has everything. Man's like, yo, anything that the white man has, he's like, yo, I'm making a black man version.
Like all these times when rappers make products, I never see anybody ever have their products, but like they just say they're making money.
Yeah.
Whoa, you tell me you didn't see anything with Sean John?
Nah, I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
now?
remember, what's the one? Like Soulja Boy had like soap or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, no. The thing
In his
is,
game.
Yeah, like
the soldier console.
Soulja console.
I never see anybody ever talk about these things. And,
Yeah.
like, they just say they're making money.
Okay, the thing is with Soulja Boy is that like he just makes things just to say he did it. Like they're never good.
But, like, doesn't that make you go broke? Like, if no one's buying
Yeah,
it? Like,
like-
people have to be
No,
buying these things.
The
right?
thing is that like I
Harebrained
think like he still
schemes.
actually make. Well, I think it just comes down to like maybe he's just lying. Like maybe he's just still making money off of like past songs, like the Cranat songs, just him streaming and everything. He's actually a pretty funny and streamer.
I believe he's making money
yo,
on
when
Twitch.
this guy's playing Among Us,
You don't think he's making money off of Twitch?
No, I believe he is. I believe he is.
Yeah, like people probably donate to him just cause he probably has another. The one thing I will say is that I don't think Soulja Boy actually isn't about getting money.
How old is he?
yeah. I think he's like in probably
Like a year or
early
two older than me.
Oh, you think so?
What?
Isn't he like early 30s, like 30 now?
I think he's
like
a-
32.
Yeah, like he's in his 30s, like early
Yeah.
30s.
Live the life, man.
So I remember when Crank That came out, he was like 16. We were like probably like middle school. Around
A-Rap still with him?
God damn, I was in
Here,
college.
no, they had beef from time.
He has beef with A-Rap?
They remember, you know, from time.
I
They
am
had,
they were-
still waiting to be on next.
they had beef from time.
About what?
I don't remember the
Respect
exact
and
thing,
transparency.
but like they just never they had beef from when they were younger.
Damn.
Like it was just like about whoever's being real and X, Y, and Z, and yeah, just young shit.
There's like these like rappers that like on the outside, like Sean Kingston. How is he making money right now?
Oh, I think he produces and just has people.
He still has that track of Bieber that people probably still
You have to
bump,
remember these niggas have big guap.
and hits that are still making
Sean
royalties.
Kingston hits? What?
You don't remember he had Beautiful Girl, he had the 911 burning on the dance floor.
I wonder, like, what do they do every day? They just wake up and like live life. Like that sounds dope.
Like you ever see like
have
Kyle?
like a task to do?
You ever see Kyle Massey on Instagram? Like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Like, what does this guy do all day? These guys are just in Hollywood, like just doing shit. Like, what do these
Yeah,
guys do?
Just trying new things, and after when it hits, he's like, yo, let's just sell it.
They're just around people.
Yeah.
Like, how do they sustain their life?
Yeah.
I'd imagine you guys aren't probably the best money managers. That he still has Beautiful Girls money from 05. Like,
It comes in, bro. Don't sleep. It still comes in, and I swear his dad is actually low key, like a famous Jamaican actor or some shit. I can't remember, but his dad is up there too. Like
Imagine if his dad's Oliver.
no,
That's actually before you just see this guy pull up saying, yo, Oliver's my dad. You know, we're just doing our thing and blah, blah. But Yeah, the man's still getting that royalty check.
I remember he came up off. He had like Tory Lanez as an artist. Like,
Oh
before
yeah, he had
big.
lanes. Yeah.
I was just like, what is Sean Kingston doing? I don't know.
Yo, the man probably has bare other artists that he was messing with that he's probably still making money off of. You know.
Maybe. Like, I assume these guys are smart and they're doing something, man, and just keeping like low key and just pop out. But like,
Yeah.
what is it? Because they just like their whole like image kind of seems like you just crack jokes on them. Like, but they're still rich.
Yeah,
Like,
they're still rich.
Curious as to how.
Cause like I guess it's just like off of their old music, and off of their like old stuff. What are you saying, yo? Like a lot of their old stuff, and then I guess like whatever like royalty checks that they're probably getting from like what's it called? Like commercials and all that stuff, you know?
Sean Kingston.
Yeah, like man's
Who
probably
knows
still
what
playing
Sean
that.
Kingston is invested in? To be honest, like,
That
but
too.
I'm pretty sure he. You know, I don't put it past that he has like his own studio and people just go there just based off the it's Sean Kingston's studio. Like he probably has all the cool shit. Because you have to remember, like these guys probably have the money to invest in the proper equipment, and you know all it is now is just renting out that studio to the people who probably need it. But you know who knows what he got his money in? He probably has money in a lot. You have to remember a lot of these rappers too. Like when shit's going down, it's like they do a lot of investments and like a lot of the rappers now are into like real estate and shit, property,
Mexican stocks and all that stuff.
stocks, all this new shit. So I don't put it past that. Like you know, that's how these guys are still making money. I don't, the music shit could only go so far.
Only just talk about it. Like, yeah.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't want to see
somebody-
Soulja Boy doing investments, getting rich, and he's telling me about soap. Like I just
but because he's invested in soap. No,
but like just tell me the investments. Like
And he had like a generic jug.
Nah.
Yeah, like dish
why is he
soap.
gonna tell you about the
because
investment?
like people would just admire you. Like okay, this guy's investing, making smart decisions. I just see like the goofy gadgets this guy's trying to sell me.
Yeah.
Yo.
But that's not how he's trying to like make everyone see him as. He's trying to be that goofy guy doing dumb stuff.
No, he's not trying to be goofy. He's trying to be the nigga who has his own shit, but he's just shit at doing it. Like when he made the Soulja console or whatever, it wasn't even like a console. It was just
Generic Japanese.
no, it was an
emulator.
It's an NES emulator, like old Nintendo, like old Nintendo license free Nintendo game. Sorry. It wasn't even like something crazy. It was just an emulator.
You can just download that on your computer.
Yeah. So it wasn't. Yeah, literally. That's it. It wasn't even nothing like you could put on the thing. It came preloaded with those games.
You just have to hug that.
I just can't like picture like a whole like people that are loyal Soulja Boy fans. Like I like Soulja Boy, but like just a loyal. Yo, he's selling something. I'm gonna buy it.
But yo, you have to remember though. Some people like. Yo, I think some people don't even realize that. Like, there's some people who basically troll him. Not even troll, but like they'll just support because they think it's so funny that then they don't even realize that they're just continually still supporting him. Like they'd be like, yo, I only buy his shit because I can't believe he takes this shit seriously. But little did they know they're here supporting his whole fucking bullshit.
That's crazy.
They're like, yo, like I just collect all this stupid Soulja Boy shit or just out of this moment.
That's nuts. Man.
Because like, yo, he was funny this time or whatever.
I wouldn't put it past people to actually buy from him. Like,
And that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, he's just so funny as a person. Just like you just gotta. It's almost like you just buy something just because of whatever moment he just fucking had.
That personality, basically.
Like when he did the whole Drake thing. Like, yo, I guarantee his stock went up. People just want to get anything Soulja Boy related, or you know what I
probably
mean?
does the dumb shit knowing he'll take a loss financially, but it's worth it to keep his name.
Exactly.
If he
Yeah.
has something he really wants to do. It's like
cheap
it's not just
publicity,
coming out of
basically.
nowhere. Yeah,
He's actually.
and I don't know if he's that smart to do that either.
He's just a good finesser. He's
Low
just-
key, he might be still.
He's just a lord of finessing, low key, man. Like when he, down to his LimeWire story,
What happened to LimeWire?
he'd just lie about the name.
Oh
of the
yeah, so
song,
people would think they're downloading in the club.
and you hear him crank that.
Crank that, yeah.
So
Should be
Yeah.
selling classes, bro.
Yeah.
he has classics, bro. He has that song with Bow Wow.
No, I'm saying he should be selling like classes how to finesse.
How to finesse.
Oh, class. Oh, okay. I thought I said he should be selling his classics.
You just gotta watch his lifestyle.
Online course, How to finesse
Soulja Boy master.
People would buy that. People would buy that.
That's actually facts.
Because I'm surprised he's still around even now.
Yeah, there'll be a Skillshare out there one day.
Maybe next like 10 years, we'll be like, yo, Soulja Boy Masterclass.
Jeez.
See this guy coming out. You got to make a meme. Drake.
The first step is being yourself, but not giving a fuck. I can see him doing that.
All these master classes say the same generic shit.
Have you bought any of them?
Nah.
I've never seen like a link. Like I've never seen anyone ever talk about buying it. Like even remember when he had the shoes, the Yum Yums. Like why would the kids just be buying like these?
That was a Dr. J special, bro. I guarantee
I
it.
knew a couple people who had those. Probably
Really?
bootleg. Probably
You seen them in
bootleg
person?
shoes,
They're probably
but-
bootlegs.
Probably
still.
bootlegs, but they had them. Though.
Like, that's crazy to me. Like I respect it, but it's like I just don't understand how. Like at this
Yeah.
point, he's still doing it. I like in 08, I got it. But like now, I don't understand.
I swear, I can't lie. I think he produced something on somebody's album recently. I think he produced on Cole's album.
This one, I don't think so.
Yo, let me double check with Twitter. I liked something off.
If he did, I give that one a 7. Man.
Oh,
goes on a whole rating?
Nah. Why would it lose a whole ass rating?
It's just like
Nah, you're the hating ass nigga for
I
real.
am 100%.
Nah, you know, I'm gonna find it. You guys keep talking.
What's it called? Damn, I forgot what we were talking about right there. Oh, Soulja Boy, yeah. Shout out to Soulja Boy. To be honest, I forgot
So
where it was.
if he's producing, why don't people just come up and be like, yo, he's like he acts like that, but he's cool. Like no one ever does that. Like there's no vouch.
Cause like, you know, Soulja Boy. It's just like one of those where it's like that kid that just always makes bare noise.
It's like I don't know.
Like he's your man then, but
he's-
Oh, he produced the new Nicki Minaj track.
that song's old.
Oh wait, the Itty Bitty Piggy.
That's from
That's from
09.
09, yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying.
an old
Like,
one,
I
so-
understood stuff in 09, but like
Oh, I don't listen to her. I just saw this tweet and I'm like, oh, he produced that? Cool.
Or like it could probably be like
This is old?
no, because
yeah, it is.
it was a
Yeah, it's an old
mixtape. It
project
was a
still.
mixtape. That was one of his songs, and she just took the beat.
yeah.
I'm dead. Never mind.
It was-
It could probably be like people like Soulja Boy or people like that who people don't really take seriously outside of the industry are probably making legit money somewhere else. But they know if they advertise it, it could kind of like fuck the money up in that arena. Because like nobody wants Soulja Boy to be their landlord. But like,
I like
you know what I mean? Like, say he has like a bunch of rental properties, but
hey, boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
like it's all under like his government name or whatever. So people don't even realize they're renting property from Soulja Boy. And if he says, "Oh, I own these houses here," like certain people aren't gonna want to live there, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad that like
So it's like,
this guy moves too shaky online.
yeah, like
that makes sense.
yeah.
Hey man, this guy's doing his hustle though, so you know, shout out to that guy
Shout out to
for
him.
doing his thing. I'm pretty sure some of his stuff he's gonna sell is like an NFT.
I don't
Fuck
understand
is
that
that
either.
shit, man?
It's just, shit that niggas who know how to make graphic cinema 4D shit do.
But like, why do
I don't
people
know
want to
none
buy
of the
it?
words you just said.
Just to own it, like you own that. So
Like,
like if anyone else tried to like put it somewhere,
It's like art. You're buying digital art.
But
yeah,
like, okay, so does that mean like going forward, if someone like I saw someone bought a meme, so going forward, if I use that meme, I'm gonna be charged?
No. Okay, so, say like, so from how I know, this is how I'm just gonna explain from what I know. Every like creation, and it's based really off of the creator. So say like the nigga who made the first tweet, he screenshotted it, and he said, "Yo, this is the first ever tweet I'm selling." Anybody could do it, fine. It's like anybody could paint the Mona Lisa, but this screenshot has like a unique, I think, what is it called, like a blockchain code. Like the code is so unique that like it can never be replicated again. I don't know how it is, how it's done. It's some witchcraft shit, but
it's
every
just
time
coding basically with like
Yeah.
within your computer.
it's just a whole bunch of coding. But that specific code, like whoever, like
you can tell if it's an original or if it's like copy.
just know, like if say now you're the one who took the screenshot and that your shit is worth 1,000, 100,000, whatever, and I'm like, oh, I want to do the same shit. Like the fuck. Technically, I can't make money off of it because my blockchain code isn't like the same as yours because you're technically the first person that did it. Until you decide to sell it, it's only gonna keep going up in like value or some shit, or depending on how people want it. So say like you created it, right? Like, and you set it by a certain amount. So the benefit is that like if you decide to sell it, you keep getting money from it because its value is only keep going up. Because like it's kind of weird to explain, but it's kind of like it's like you still get to own the shit before it even got popping, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's kind of you're still making money from something that you made, essentially, rather than it being auctioned off. And now, because like say like you sold it at like 100,000, right? Yeah. But then in the future, for some reason, a man sold it for 200 million, and you're like, the fuck? Yeah. It wasn't that much before.
I get it with art. Like that's just some like random stuff I see.
This is like a digital. Okay, the reason why it's going so rampant now is because it's so new, and that like anything is like a good idea. Like it's kind of like the first nigga who found out how to make paintings and everything. They're like, oh shit, I guess we all can make paintings or some shit. Now everyone's making paintings, and it's like, all right, like who's actually sick at it? Who's because I'll be real. One of my friends that I know, he said he tried to make an NFT just to make some quick cash, and it never sold. And that's the reality of it. It's like it's that gold rush moment where anybody could have done it is kind of almost fading away. Where like now anybody just can't do it. Like you kind of gotta have some form of name almost, or the idea has to be that good.
Yeah, like high value stuff are starting to sell now. Like I don't know if you've seen like
that's the easiest part.
Said the old Kurt Cobain, Kurt Cobain, his old photo shoot that he had, the last one he ever had before he died. They sold the NFT for that for like a couple of Ethereum.
I get that. That would sell like regardless of like if there was like an actual painting though. Like I'm talking about like big basketball cards and shit. Like, why do people want to buy that?
Like
because just for any reason why somebody would want the actual card,
like the original.
It's like okay, I can't physically get it, but if I could digitally own it, you can still make. Because say for whatever reason, this car gets destroyed, and let's just say, for some reason, people put value on who has the last screenshot of when it was last like that. Now that screenshot is only gonna keep going up in value because it was the last person or it was the last picture before it got fucking destroyed. It's like the Bansky piece, like it got shredded up right before everyone's eyes, and now it's being sold kind of as is. And I think they're even trying to sell. I could be wrong, but I swear they're trying to sell the video of when it happened, just before it happened. So it's like, it's so much, like, it's so new that, like, you kind of got to think outside of the box on how you could be, like, different. Like, the tweet thing was like, okay, that was funny, but now nobody can ever do that again. Like,
yeah.
Now doing that is just going to remind people that, like, oh, I remember when I seen that.
I don't know. I feel like guys are washing drug money.
I wish my boy Daniel was
moving some blood diamonds. Let's say you're buying this card, but really
money laundering.
High key. Man, I wish my boy Daniel was here because he low-key was telling us how, like, he was telling us that somebody told him that how it's like a low-key like a scam. Like the nigga who made it, like the people who made the first ever, like what is it, 60s? He made like shit ton of money. The first ever dude who bought it or whatever. They actually knew each other or some shit. And it was, I don't know how they did it, but it was almost like it was like a joke. Yeah. And like apparently it just became like a bigger thing. And
so I think all this shit is, I think cryptocurrency is there for, I feel like its original purpose was so people could like move money on like the black market.
Oh, 100%. That's what it was.
And then it just got used in the mainstream now. But like we're here, like kind of watching the value go up and down, trying to ride the wave. But the real reasons behind it are like probably like
it's fucked up,
buying like kids and shit. Like like,
no facts. I think what it is like, all right, it's weird, but yeah, the black market actually drove the value up because it's like so like one coin is worth X, Y, and Z to get certain shit. So I guess that leaked into like public knowledge almost, and some people are like, what? Like There's some weirdo people who will pay X, Y, and Z money just to get a Bitcoin just so they could hide their bullshit. Yeah. And I think over time, people are just like, yo, what if I own bare Bitcoin and everything? And
it's
then
like the new offshore bank account.
Literally, yo, it's so weird.
Because like you don't have to show anything in your account until you actually decide to deposit it into your account,
and that's why the government hates it. Nah, I feel like an ad. Find out why the government hates this guy. But yeah, literally, that's like the reason. Like,
yeah, I feel like when all this shit comes tumbling down, it's like the rich people would have already gotten their intended use out of it, and like it's gonna be like the poor people left holding the bag when this shit goes to zero. Like,
so where will you be? Where will you be before that shit happens?
I only put $200 into this shit. So it can go to zero. I'm good.
And like for crypto so far, I put like a couple hundred and I'm up. So
yeah,
like it's been pretty good. Like especially like actually like investing for the first time.
That's the thing. It's like I don't get it.
Yo, fact. Yo. You know what it is? Like, take it in. I'm gonna be real. I had to get past the I don't get it phase.
Okay.
No, real shit.
I hear you, but it's like that's just crazy to me.
No, I hear you. I think for me, I had to kind of get over like 2 hurdles. Like
it's a different mindset.
I had to get over the I don't get it hurdle and just the okay, I'm comfortable having my money make money by not seeing it, if that makes sense. Those are just my 2 hurdles, but the main one was just there's nothing to get other than money.
Yeah.
Like everybody's making these weird ass crypto shit. Like, all right, fine, cool. All of them, some of them have a cause or whatever, but the real money is getting into it early, getting it before it hits a cent.
Like I have a friend who does it, and like I remember I was asking him, like he started getting like annoyed with me because he's like, bro, all you need to know is you put it in and it'll go up. And I'm like,
literally facts.
No, I can't lie.
There was nothing to get. There was when you do it.
No, like I can't.
Why? No, okay.
I'll explain like this because like I have a mutual funds.
Fuck.
So ask yourself this: what's the point of what's benefit is there of you knowing?
Because mutual funds. Because take it in. Because
this is just like Roy Wall saying the accounting. Like, no, like you're making money, just accept it.
Yeah, because take it in. I have a mutual funds, and mine's only like a low medium like mutual fund, so it's nothing crazy. Bro, I think I've had it for like 2 years, and I'm like, my crypto account made more than what my mutual funds made in 2 years, in a couple months, and I'm like, I just prefer. Like it's just more of like as Nick said, you put it into like some of these companies or like in this situation the cryptocurrency, and then you just kind of follow it up. Like I think I just got put onto like Telegram, where like you can like this man's talking about it like 24/7.
Crypto called Telegram.
No, like there's like a chat thing you can go on. It's called it's like WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. I have it too.
Oh yeah, you got that too. Yeah, but I have it muted. But like I just like go in and just sometimes.
Wait, you can talk to like random people?
It's just like it's just a group chat.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Of like everyone like that's really like into like the whole coin and everything. Damn, so like this man's there fought like a huge following and everything. People are like talking 24/7.
Oh shit!
Like I was listening to a podcast and they had a guy who's a self-proclaimed expert on it, and they were asking him like all these questions, trying to like poke holes in it. Like, what if someone hacks it or whatever? And he just kept saying like that would never happen. It's like you didn't give any reason why, and I'm like, yo, like this is gonna put a lot of people in a bad spot if this shit collapses.
Well, it's almost the same thing as having like a regular bank account. You know, if a man gets your information, like he's gonna go into your account and take everything.
Not really.
No, that's not the same thing.
Yeah. You don't think it's the same thing?
Nah, because if you get hacked and like you prove it, like the bank will give you your money back or whatever.
This is like you're putting it into. It's almost like you donated the money.
There's that man who said he forgot his password and the shit is.
Oh yeah, the Bitcoin guy. Yeah,
like, God damn.
I don't know how you forget the email that you used it for.
No,
too.
he said he forgot the password and he ran up. He literally has like 3 more tries, and I think he used 1, and I think he has like I think he used 2, and now he has 1 more left.
Yeah,
doesn't have forgot password.
That's all.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting my money anywhere where there's no customer service. Like,
I hear that.
Unless I can call you and be like, "Yo, where's my money?" Like, I'm not doing it.
I hear you. When you put it like that, it is kind of scary.
No, but it's different now because like the way, like, I guess now they're making it more mainstream.
Nick's gonna go cash out all this shit.
Like, now there's more mainstream. Like, there's so much different places where you can invest in it. Where you can
I
use
was
Wealth
gonna say
Simple
they
and
have
all
like
that.
the Google the 2-factor authentication now.
Yeah, and like even like that index shit. Like they have like you can call them for your index account, but they have no control or answer for what happens with Bitcoin. They're just
But
like the middle.
I think that's why they
Yeah.
have their security up. Like in turn, that's like the Google 2-factor shit. Like the 2-factor security. I mean, if you look at it, it makes sense. That, like a lot of after signing up with Index and everything, and having to use that, I started to remember that like a lot of these like email people like Hotmail or Gmail, they were introducing that 2-factor shit from time. Like this is just like this is just like one of those steps in like you being secure, and it makes sense. It's always a refresh code that happens every like minute or so.
Yeah, you get like a text message or an email and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I sprinkled some money in just because.
It's like, why not?
No, being honest, I just didn't want you guys to get rich without me. So it's like, if they're getting rich, I'm getting rich. But it's like, I just didn't put in. I just put in like, all right, if it goes to 0, I'm good with that.
That's actually what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's like, why not? Because like at the end of the day, it's like, why not try to put that $200 where it could boom to be something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like even like for like a lot of our parents, I'm pretty sure a lot of them starting to like investing into stocks, like that kind of stuff. Because for my mom, she's like, yo, just do your thing. And I'm like, you don't want to get into it? She's like, no, I'm good. She's like, if you become rich, I'm rich. So,
I mean, yeah, that is one way to look at it if you know a family member. But I think right now is just the perfect time. Considering that Elon just fucked up the whole market. I mean, especially now, like a lot of people who are obsessed with Bitcoin are probably like, yo, sick. But then a lot of people were like, nah, I gotta cash out now before it goes like to hell. Yeah. 'Cause some people think this is like, look at this as like the end.
This is the apocalypse,
like the end of
crypto.
Bitcoin type of thing.
Like it's a bubble.
Cause I mean, it's weird to say it, but like it low key is like driving up like the carbon footprint by just how much like the niggas. So the niggas who do the mining and everything,
like it's a computer. Like what the fuck?
no, yeah, okay, exactly that. And a computers run off electricity and everything, right? So there's some people who take the mining game to like the next level. Like they'll have employees basically just trying to mine out a coin, right? So all that shit takes like a lot of strong ass computers to just be dedicated to just making sure that these. No, why doesn't it make sense though?
Because like, okay, I understand like mining gold because like there's gold physically there. It's like you got to go in and dig it out, but how do you mine
the coin
electronically?
That
like,
I don't know.
Computer? See,
yo, listen, I don't know.
I can't do it.
It's watching the graphs, bro.
I don't know.
It's watching the graphs and understanding the trends and everything.
Like, what's the computer doing? Like when it says
I don't know, but all
my
I know
brain
is
is short circuit. I can't even talk.
I hear you. I guess the problem is it's just like you gotta know that like that shit takes up a lot of power to do it. Fine, fuck whatever mining is, but just know that it takes up a lot of fucking power to do it. Like there's niggas who have factories like worth of computers just running, just trying to mine a coin, whatever the fuck mine. I don't even know what mining a coin is,
like,
but
just
the niggas,
just imagine a new building over there becomes like a
factory,
a factor's mining like cryptocurrency,
just to get one coin,
a digital.
And who knows
coin.
how much they get a month? It's just that like it's powered just to strictly do like just to get a coin, and like that in turn is like it fucks up how much like. That's a lot of electrical use, and that's just one person who has this big building.
Didn't they say the man who like invented Bitcoin has like never been seen before or something?
Basically, yeah.
Like some Wizard of Oz shit.
Yeah, that makes no sense. So.
It makes no sense. All I'm saying is the more you start trying to understand it, the more you're losing money.
Still,
like, I don't know what to say.
But this is what I mean.
Because you try to overthink it.
Okay, you use the example, you have mutual funds, right?
Yeah.
So you said it's low to medium, whatever.
Yeah, mine's low to medium.
Yeah, so suppose you went to the bank and you're like, all right, I want to buy mutual funds. And you're like, all right, cool. And then you're like, all right, am I getting low, medium, whatever? And then the bank representative was like, yo, you're asking too many questions. Just know, like, give me the money.
Okay,
You would never give them the money.
no, hold on.
You know what I-
You would give him no.
Exactly.
You would give him the money after you saw niggas start making guap.
See, that's how scams
guess.
work, bro.
Yeah,
Some random guys like, hey, I made
This guy said loom.
No.
Like,
I
anytime
mean,
I talk about Bitcoin,
it
all
goes
I hear
in
is,
like
yo,
that.
if you get your 3 friends, and then they get 3 friends, and then they get 3, it's like
No, but
it's like the
clearly,
money's turning because everyone believes in it, but
Yeah.
we all believe in nothing.
yo, you know, at the end of the day, it's working.
and that's
Because
the thing.
look at these companies and shit. They're accepting Bitcoin and shit now.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Elon said something about it where like the value of it went down. But a lot of these companies were accepting Bitcoin and all that shit as form of payments. The Dallas Cowboys are just I saw recently started taking.
Oh yeah, the Mark
payment-
Cuban saying that the Mavericks are accepting.
Yeah, they're like, yo, we're taking Bitcoin now. Tesla was accepting Bitcoin for niggas to buy their cars and shit. Like,
Job offer to pay you in Bitcoin, you take it or not?
hell
take it,
yeah!
sure.
I'm not gonna lie. You know why? The reason why I'll take it now because the value of it is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, one coin 60K.
Imagine, imagine had you had one coin.
But like,
No.
yo, like,
It doesn't make okay. Why does it concern you? Why it doesn't make sense? That's what I don't understand. Nah, it doesn't.
It's just like the Joe Budden shit.
people are exactly. I was like,
No, it doesn't make sense. Why are you so concerned about
You need
why?
to see the accountant,
no,
bro.
it's like, because when you like, it's like, yo, you work so hard for your money. I just want to know what I'm putting it into.
You're putting it into something that's making you more money. That's
What
all
I'm
you need to
saying
know.
I'm
Like,
not raising my outside now. Like I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like in any other aspect of life, this would not be an acceptable answer.
yo, I hear you, but when you see the amount of money, it's
It's like, yo, if I had, it's like, yo, remember Space Jam with that, yo, MJ Secret stuff, and then everyone started balling when they drank it. Suppose I had like a drink, and I drank it, and I'm like, yo, like, this gives me so much energy, like, it makes me feel smarter, blah, 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 blah. Like, yo, here's a case. And like, every man who's drinking it feels smart. And you're like, yo, what's in this? I'm like, yo, don't even worry about that. Just drink it.
Yeah.
But yo, if the results are showing,
What?
what do
No
you
side
mean?
effects or nothing.
What do you mean?
What is going on?
Yo, dog, it's not like you got 15 mans and they all knew. It's like bare people out there who was getting guap.
No, we get that part, but we just want to know how.
Yo, who knows?
I don't know.
That's not- yo,
The company's got
no,
goals.
what
on
I'm-
the
what
meter.
I'm trying to tell you-
ramifications of Bitcoin.
What I'm trying to tell you is it's far past that now. There's no point in understanding. What benefit is there for you to understand? Just for peace of mind?
Okay.
No, there's no point. You're making money, nigga. Like, wake up.
For now, yo.
Yeah, and then hop on what is right. Like, be
How
smart.
do you know what is right?
You'll know.
You'll
Yo,
know.
The shit could have went to zero while
Yo,
we're talking.
listen.
Nobody checked.
Listen. But
Adrian's crying.
that's a gamble. That's a gamble. Yo.
What?
No. Listen. I'm gonna tell you why that's a gamble. I'm gonna tell you why. When we had the Doge shit, when that shit hit 80 cents, I was like, oh, we definitely going to the moon. All right?
It's actually facts, bro. Because
But then, yo,
we got
take
in
it-
early.
That's what
Take
I
it
bought,
in.
and this shit is
Yo,
now,
but yo,
like-
take it in though. Take it in. Had I known, right, I would have fucking took it out. Right? I would have taken it out and hold on to that money and possibly bought it back in. Now I hear you. I could log in right now and look at it and be like, yeah, it's fine. And then tomorrow it's worth nothing. I'm like, shit, like I fucked up. But that's what comes with the gamble. It's like,
Yeah, you gotta roll that.
You gotta roll that
the same way-
dice.
It's the same way when you bet on teams.
Man tried to shame me
No,
for
no.
betting on Australia.
See, like, okay, if you have a stock, something happens to the stock where it crashes. Like, you can read up on what happened to the stock.
yeah, you could do this with crypto almost.
You can't.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Boom. Other than Elon Musk tweeting, why did Dogecoin go up from when you bought it?
Why did it go up?
I think it was because everyone else is just buying into
More
it.
Yeah,
people
a lot of
buying
people
into it.
just
That's what I'm saying. But there was no Dogecoin
Well, yo, but
announcement.
but
right?
this,
You
but
know
this,
what I mean?
No, there
but this,
wasn't.
but this is what it comes down to. Because I remember,
like a
like,
Ponzi
when
scheme
they were
now.
talking about like pricing.
It
things,
is, but you're making
It
money.
This is Bernie Madoff.
They were
There's
saying
a white man who's going to be in handcuffs in like 2024.
That's literally what
Because
Bernie-
They're
I think
saying
it's
that
an Asian
people,
nigga.
they're saying people
Probably.
only give a value to things like what you're willing to pay for it, you know? So more people buying into it gives more value to it. More people are gonna buy into it.
Yep.
You also look and see like what goals that the company are like also trying to do in advertisement. We even seen with Safe Moon, they did a thing in Toronto.
Just a billboard. It's like, yo, why are they making billboards? When they do these types of
just dump money. Like what? So why?
Because it looks like you're doing things. That's what it really comes down to.
I guess that's just how optics work.
Because the thing is, people are trying to buy into companies that are just doing things.
Yo, all I'm gonna say, JY, is like,
remember,
I'm a millionaire.
I'm gonna be a millionaire too. You're all in it. I'm just admitting I have no idea what's going on. I just don't want to.
Because remember, at the end of the day, you're an investor in that company, so you're investing in that coin and you're hoping for the best.
Like, if I invest,
that's all that should matter.
Like if I invest in Apple and then I hear that Apple has some new shit coming, it's gonna change the game. I'd be like, all right, boom. That's tangible advice. I could invest more and they'll go up. Or if I hear
crypto does the same thing in a sense where it's like,
it's on a smaller
they'd
scale.
be like, all right, okay. Personally, I'm gonna be real. I don't read anything into any of these companies, but the few things I do catch is that like some of these people be like, we're doing something where like we want it to say, for instance, to be some shit like, all right, we want to provide for just creators or just certain amenities or services or whatever, but we made a coin that only works for us or whatever. So say like one of their coins gets you like a whole studio or some shit package that's worth $150,000 or whatever. Now as a person, like people do it all the time, like it's like buying a collectible that you don't even give a fuck about, but somebody will buy it. So you can also buy that coin, hold on to it, and then there's probably somebody out there who's willing to buy it. To fucking be like, I'm willing to own that one coin because I care about this. That's what some of these companies are doing where they're like, we made our own coin, so X, Y, and Z. Like, they're trying to do some shit in like Africa where they're trying to provide certain things. So people providing all that money and they're getting some form of money back from it. I don't know how it works all exactly, but some of these people are providing like their own reasons for it, like it's worth something because it's going towards something else.
My mind is blown.
Me too. Me too. As I said, I don't know shit about shit with it.
I'm gonna take your word for it because you're making money. So
yeah, man, we just got into this like maybe like a few months ago, and we're still learning. So you give us like maybe another year.
I was hopefully on 5 by then, G's off of a $400 flip.
All right, then.
All right, it is what it is, man.
Like we're all in it. We just don't understand how it works.
Just don't get it.
As I said, you don't need to understand it. Just know it's doing.
That's facts. So I look at it like couple times every day, and I'm like, all right, like it's up. It's looking nice.
My stuff is going up, and I don't know how, but like,
how is everyone's going up except mine?
This
nigga just put his shit in the app and said, it's not moving. You didn't buy no coin. What coin you buy?
I'll show you.
Cause you said you didn't buy Doge.
I did buy Doge.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you? How much did you buy that? Oh, you're on the app. Don't use the app. Use the website.
I'm down to that. I'm down to 168.
One thing I actually want to bring up is have you guys realized that Saweetie fell off?
Fell off how?
Fell off from what?
Like looks wise.
Kevin Samuels.
Yes, Kevin Samuels.
No. I just want to ask the question because I personally feel like after her and Quavo broke up,
that sounds weird, bro.
She hasn't looked as fire.
That sounds weird though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She broke up with a guy. She's single.
So now she's not weird. Like I don't.
I'm just saying that like it just seems like she just fell off. I saw her mix that drink with the hot Cheetos on the brim on the cup. And I was like, just nuts.
No, like when she does the food stuff's nasty.
I don't know why she makes like hot Cheetos though. Hot Cheetos is not even that sick.
The food that she puts together is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, how does that affect how she looks though?
I don't know, bro. It just seems like she just went down in value for me.
You know what it is?
Talk like Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, you're nasty for that.
What do you mean, bro? I just feel like as I said, that's just me personally. I just feel like now.
I say, her name's not in the headlines anymore. Ugh. Disgusted. Ugh.
Like a groupie.
You know what? Quavo's not with that. Nah.
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like because Quavo was with her, she was more attractive to you, and that's weird.
You know what it is?
I mean,
Dreday said, "Man, I can't get her, so that's what makes her hot."
But you couldn't.
You couldn't get her anyway. Like
You never know, bro.
Even
That's
single,
what fucks
she's
up
out
the
of
appeal.
all of our league.
She said, "Yo, she needs a nigga who can make it what? How much money? 20,
high value
8
man.
figures or some shit."
Yeah,
They
8
just said,
figures.
"Nah,
He's a high
still not
value man.
enough."
High value man.
She has to be taken.
Samuels is a goddess, yo.
This guy's gonna go crazy if she has a kid, yo. Fuck.
Samuels.
Nah, this guy. Man, Sweetie has a kid. Oh man.
How old is she?
I think she's
Is she
actually like
li-
our age or
Yeah, I
younger.
think our age or maybe like a look of. Nah, yeah, I think our
Mid
age.
20s.
No, I think she's
Yeah,
actually,
she's definitely mid-20s.
I think she's younger than us. I think like 25.
25?
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's an objectively good looking person.
No, she did not fall off. She still looks amazing.
I thought you were talking music wise.
No, music-wise, you know.
No, I knew what this nigga meant by fall off. Like her stock went down. What the fuck do you mean, dog?
Well, here talk about cryptocurrency, you know, I'm just saying that the
Nah.
Sweetie stock
Sweet
was at an all-time high.
plummeting. Yeah,
It's not plummeting, but you know, slow
I
decline.
feel like she's gonna get like a TV show or something. Like people like her personality and stuff.
I think she's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be on VH1 soon. I feel it. Actually, no. I'm gonna put some respect on her. I don't think so. I think she's gonna level up. I think that
I'm not talking about like a reality show. I'm saying
No.
like she's gonna get a show.
a show on what though?
I don't know.
On
whatever
YouTube? There's nobody's taking a show nowadays, like unless it's on like
On Vice.
Huh?
She's gonna have like a Vice show or Netflix.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
Have
Your
like
answer.
a food show. There's all the
No.
weird food shit.
Kind of like Epic Mealtime, where she just makes weird shit.
Yo, and what
Very
is
hot
it?
Cheeto stuff, yo.
Vice is on the computer and YouTube and shit. Like she'll get a YouTube show. I can see that. Anybody could get a YouTube show. She has the money, but like,
I can see her getting a show on Revolt doing something.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like
I
that's
like that you
YouTube.
just pulling up, yo. Just be like, yo, I like you.
Revolt's on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, they have their site, but like it revolves through. They'll get most of their viewership from YouTube. It doesn't make like it's ideal to go through your website 100%, but YouTube is just that middleman. Like they have to use YouTube to get that.
It's like
that
Google. You know, it's like people can just go directly in the search bar, search you up, but people just always searched up on Google.
Yeah, you could have used Yahoo or Bing, but
So
Google.
Google
They really
thing.
tried to get Bing.
Yo, I hate how they try to force you to use Bing when you. Well, I don't really use what's it called, Internet Explorer, only for work, but like still.
Yeah, Internet Explorer try to sneak that in for real. At the time when I would use it, like,
Is there really a difference in the stuff that comes up?
No, I mean it's just the way how it's kind
The
of like
layout.
presented to you.
So you guys just don't like the layout.
The layout,
Yeah.
how it looks.
Like who told Bing to go make a search engine, bro? For what? Google had the game down.
They're trying to give people options.
The only people, actually no, I was gonna say they made their own search engine, but it's not. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Blackle.
What the hell is that?
It's Google, but in black.
What?
Blackle.
That seems hard. So
Yo, literally put it up on that. Put it up on
it seems hard, bro. Because like I like, because yo, like I hate my phone in white mode, bro. Like,
Bro,
the white
I
mode
found
and everything.
that website out in like 90. I lied, in like 2001.
Is it like how you have dark mode on your phone?
Yeah, I'm about to type it right now. Blackle.com.
Man's gonna get a virus.
Look, Blackle.
Yeah, that looks janky.
It definitely looks very 2000-esque. Look at the font. It's like some
Nah,
beveled
man.
shit, bro.
FBI gonna kick in your door.
Why can't they just have an
Dude,
option
dude,
to
dude,
have?
how you know about this site?
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't they just have a dark mode and a light mode like iPhone has?
I guess it's like a lower powered version. It'd be like, look, it's
And why is it called Blackle?
It's kind
Oh,
of
nigga.
Like Google's not called Whitele. Like that
Yeah.
makes sense. You could call that shit anything.
okay. You know what? Let me Google it because now your niggas is annoying. What is
Very
Blackle?
ignorant search results.
Mad
yo.
racist.
Yeah.
You Google something, it's just we don't got.
Okay,
it.
Blackle. Hold on, listen. Blackle is an internet search engine powered by Google, programmed. Blah, blah, blah. Blackle is created by Tony Heap of Heap Media Australia, which aims to save energy by displaying a black background with a grayish-white text color on search results. It's just to save power.
So why don't they promote it?
It came out time ago.
But they get promoted. Like I never heard of that till now. They get promoted, be like, "Yo, we're just trying to save the environment." And that's extra. Like
I don't
PR.
know what to tell you, bro. The nigga just did it. With not all heroes wear capes.
I just think it's a joke.
Blackle.
It's some racist joke. Subtle joke. Blackle.
This is a joke. Is it as big as a joke as Snow White being canceled?
What?
Yo.
What does Snow White do?
Basically the whole thing with the prince is like how he kisses her to wake her up.
Oh, the movie being yeah.
Is anyone really complaining about that? There was like
No.
3 or 4 people on
White
Twitter, and like they're making it seem like they're giving like a voice to like this small minority.
You know,
You'd be
100%.
surprised because like yo, that's
Walt
how it
Disney was
starts.
racist.
No, it's not racist. It's just like
No,
there's.
Walt Disney was racist.
Oh well,
Yeah.
they're gonna sweep down the rug. You already know that.
I feel like
And he was a Freemason, but
he made
nobody
enough fire
cares.
you can get away with it though.
What?
He made enough like dope shit that you look past it.
No, Disney at this point is like same level as Amazon. Like they just taking over the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I mean,
That's what they're trying to fix up on some stuff.
I
Yeah,
feel
no.
like it's definitely,
They
I
got
hate to
Star
say it, but
Wars, they got Marvel, they got ESPN, they got Fox,
Amazon,
they got Hulu,
Bezos.
all types of shit. Any type of entertainment, they got it.
So you want that? We got that.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think there's any point really going up against Disney.
They got my wife and kids on Disney.
They probably,
Plus.
Disney know where you live, for real. They probably got a satellite that tracks your every movement.
It's like, whoa, this person about to cancel. You'll pull up on it.
It's crazy, man.
Send you a Mickey Mouse gift card. A Mickey Mouse card to your house.
That's what's crazy about it is that like
Oh.
yo, it doesn't matter what they'll do. They'll just like to make things seem so like smoothed over. They slap Mickey Mouse on it. It's like yo, it's all good. Yo, just yo, Mickey Mouse is on it. Yo, so you know we're good.
Yeah. Isn't that just a wow. Mickey Mouse is such a fucking front. Nah, big facts. Like when you say that, like when you see Mickey Mouse, you don't think anything bad. Like that, he's become that staple. Like you can't Mickey Mouse, Disney, to like that's sword and shield, bro. You don't question that shit. So they could do so much bullshit behind the scenes that you're like, nah, it's impossible.
It's impossible. They got Mickey Mouse. They got Goofy.
Like-
they got all these people. Like yo, like how can these guys do
I mean,
that?
yo, dog, I can't lie. When Disney started tapping into the 18 plus movie shit, I was like, oh, this is
That was a chess move, bro.
something's happening.
They bought some next movie studio, the same movie studio that made like Moonlight and like won a bunch of other Oscars. and
Like
shit.
what?
Yeah.
Like what's their plan?
They're just taking over, bro.
They're trying to go to the moon for real, bro.
Monopoly.
You're gonna hear them say yo, they're accepting Doge for
What,
like,
Disney's
for-
gonna
for
buy
their
Di- what?
subscription.
Disney's gonna buy General Electric, and they're gonna start going into you know bigger shit. They're gonna start making vehicles, shit that's gonna go do some interstellar type fucking shit. Yo,
You're gonna get the
don't,
Mickey.
my nigga. Why
I drive the Mickey.
you're laughing? But like, it's like, why is Virgin Mobile trying to go to space?
Yo, you have more questions for Disney than for this crypto shit.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yo, you know
Nigga,
why?
don't worry about crypto.
Yo, Disney's not making me money. Disney's not making me money. I have to question everything that's not making me money, bro.
That's all you need.
You gotta put some stock in
Buy
Disney,
some
bro.
Disney stock. And then
I'm
they're-
about
Buy
to
some
buy some
Disney
Disney
stock?
stock,
Yeah, I might just. I'll retract everything. Told you to delete this podcast.
Yo, delete that.
Yep.
Why do you think everyone's trying to go to space?
Why?
That's where it's at, bro.
The reason why. Do you want my actual?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was gonna just dance around it.
My
but,
third eye's
like,
open.
Your third eye. All right. So, the reason why everyone wants to go to space, it's like the next. It's the next like frontier, man. Like Earth is really kind of outside of just the ocean. Earth on the surface has really been explored for the most part. Space, we know more information about it, but outside of that, like asteroids and shit, are just giant rocks with a shit ton of material that could probably benefit Earth in the long run. So that's why a lot of people like Jeff Bezos, General Electric, all these people are low key trying to get into like that new space race because, if any of these companies tap into getting the ability to mine a whole asteroid, like they'll be rich for centuries. So
Being able to mine that in like literally a couple probably like years.
fam, honestly, they're saying right now that like if given the opportunity for like some of these companies or whatever to actually like produce their own like shit to get to space and mine and everything, like they could it could go two ways. Like either everybody has to agree to a thing where like it has to benefit Earth, or it's like each individual like company is only like allowed a certain like rock or whatever. But essentially these asteroids and shit are fucking huge, and they provide a shit ton of metals that just in turn benefit Earth in the long run. So
Can't get it here either.
yeah, like Earth and metals and all this bullshit that like
Sounds like some super villain shit to me.
yo, I mean it is, it can be, and that's why
They're trying to put
I guess that's
laws
why
and all that on it, because like you seen what China's trying to do their thing.
yeah, like right now China and Russia are trying to set up their own base on the moon, and like I mean in theory, like yeah, anybody could go there, but America and them are trying to be like, nah, bro, like
Let's do it together.
like yeah, we gotta do this together. But China and them are like, fuck you guys, like
Intergalactic.
yeah, we'll take this. They're like, we'll take this out there if we gotta do it, but just know that we're doing our own thing. And
because there's no rules up there too. Because it's like
the whole
because yo, man's gonna be like, yo, you gotta follow this law. They're like, yo, fuck that law.
yeah, no, that's the reason. Like a lot of that's the whole. I think that's what's stopping a lot of people from doing it. I mean, a lot of like these world powers are so concerned about that, because it's like at a certain point, like if a nigga who owns his own planet, right? no, and think about it like this. Say like nobody actually got to claim the moon, and somebody made it to the moon, and it's like, I own this big piece of, like, you can't come here. I just convinced like all these other people to come with me. Like, who are you to tell me that I can't govern my own thing now? Like, you know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. Like a lot of these governing powers are like scared of. Like the UN came up with this some shit that like anything that's found outside of Earth isn't in the name of like a country. It has to be in the name of humanity. It's not allowed to be this
is Russia's rock or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it can't be owned by anybody, like any country or governing thing. Like it has to be a for the betterment of humanity kind of thing. So I fuck with it because it's like the next step. It's like the only next step going forward and everything.
Why do we need to go forward in that way?
You know what I mean? Like,
why?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
humans, bro.
It's weird, but like, yeah, like that's just human nature to just keep going.
Sounds like greed.
Yeah, we also
like, it is, but like that's just how humans have been ever since humans knew how to fucking start farming and shit. Like if you look at how the boom of how society and humans like just took off is literally when we started learning how to farm and shit. Like niggas started making
everything.
People start farming, and now farming took care of multiple people, and now people would just form villages and then kingdoms and all that bullshit, and now that's how you have cities and countries and all that bullshit, right? So farming is what really took that to the next level, and with that, farming opened up new opportunities so people could focus on other things other than having to grow food. You could do shit to make somebody's life easier, and that's just the next thing. And you know, to the point where you don't have to worry about like certain instincts like survival and whatever. Now you have all this other free shit to think about, like your own problems in life, your emotions, and everything, shit you like, shit you want to have, and everything. So it's like technology is like the next thing. Like shit just keeps getting better and faster. Somebody has something better than you, so everybody wants the next best thing, and then that in turn is always going to be the next step. So it's like, okay, for instance, now we're losing so much of like our forests and everything. Eventually, who knows if
we're not losing it. We're cutting it down. Like
that's losing it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're just trying to go to somewhere else to do the exact same thing.
Well,
in a way,
no, in a way,
trying to make it sound so optimistic, but it's like, yo, we're running out of stuff because we destroyed everything, so we have to go find somewhere else to destroy it.
No, but the thing is like this. You have to look at it like this. It's not just
fucking like man-made litter on Mars, like McDonald's cups and plastic straws and fucking
it is. I hear you, but the thing is, you have to look at it like this. Fine, like let's just say the niggas who are going out there are probably gonna be like the people who, dare I say, are smarter enough to care about that type of shit. So when they go out there and have to, and it's not like going out there is going to be any piece of cake. It's like they're leaving it because it's like they know how to maintain something if they start it. Whereas Earth is kind of like in this position where we've kind of fucked it already enough. Where like shit's going so bad. Like
all
if we
these
don't,
bad habits that
if we don't,
has.
yeah, if we don't stop certain shit, it could just keep continuously getting worse, and people start dying and shit. So the people who be going out there are gonna be people who are smarter and know not to make that type of shit happen, and that's why they're saying how in the long run this is just humanity's next step. That's why so much people are so that's why humans are like interested in going out there or whatever, because it's like
it's bigger than everyone.
It's bigger than just you and me. It's like it's just for everybody else. That's why that obsession of going and just innovating and everything is just like
have somebody represent the humans. You know what I mean? Like go to like other galaxies and everything. Be like, yo, we're from Earth. Blah 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 blah.
It'd be like the movie Aliens.
Yeah, it's like these are random.
No, I don't know. It's gonna be all like that.
There's gonna be something out there. You know what I mean?
And we have to fight it, so we're gonna take their lands. Like you don't hear yourself.
Yo, that might happen. Yo, that's
not what I'm saying.
That's the gamble.
You're saying,
that's definitely that's not what I was saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
We come back to take a gamble.
Let us talk about colonialism. Like,
you gotta take that gamble. You gotta be like, yo, hopefully we can find people that are good out there that we can be like, all right, we can work together.
I'm gonna be real. That's never gonna happen.
So
like,
you're never gonna find another civilization.
Why?
Just because the universe is rapidly expanding and anything we make has to go faster than the speed of light.
I don't know what that means, but are you saying? Are you saying that all these other planets are empty and like that's just for us?
No. Like so, what I'm trying to say is
we get there too slow.
We're surrounded by the sun, which is our star, and a lot of other stars are really fucking far away. And the only way to get to them fast enough, or at least the places that have places like Earth, the places that Earth are like super far away. So the only way to get to them is to travel as fast, if not faster than light. But it's that in itself is hard to do because the universe is just expanding.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's impossible. So to run into somebody, means that we've found that answer, or they found the answer coming to us. If like somebody coming from a different planet came to us, it's like, oh,
I'm pretty sure they found us from time, but they're just chilling among us right now.
Just gotta wait for the U.S. government.
You don't believe there's like a Roswell or nothing?
What's Roswell?
Me?
Like where they have aliens and stuff.
Me? You're asking me that?
Yeah.
I believe there's like some form of alien like we don't know about, but like I believe in Roswell to an extent. Like it's hard to explain. Like
what, Area 51?
Yeah. Like the only reason I believe it, I guess even a lot more. You heard about the Bob Lazar nigga?
Yeah.
Like
what internet are you?
No, it's a
no. Okay.
This guy said like he took pictures of like a UFO and stuff, and like they've been trying to like stalk him and.
Nah. He's giving you the weird story. Bob Lazar.
That's the weird story. Not the fucking.
Nah, he's making it sound like he saw some shit that he wasn't supposed to see.
He worked there and he saw it.
All
right, my bad. Go ahead.
Bob Lazar. Nah, I had to give you the facts with it. Bob Lazar was a nigga.
Aquarius, bro. Remember that.
I'm an Aquarius too.
But he didn't research. Yo, Bob Lazar was a nigga who worked close to Area 51, but he never saw no alien shit. He was just a nigga in charge of understanding the technological bullshit to it, and he kind of just he was introduced to so much like new shit that he was like, the fuck, like this is so weird, like. So he kind of just whistle blew the whole thing, like, yo, we kind of have shit that we don't understand over here, and then. Nobody believed him, and then he'd show a few of his friends and shit, and a lot of these people, like the government shit's been trying to just shut him up and be like, yo, quit telling people what you've been seeing over there. And it's funny because there's also like the reason why he's so famous even more too is because the shit that he was studying is like some anti-gravity shit, and it's like this new element, and he kind of was just like, yo, I think there's a new element out here. And they were like, nah, like that doesn't make no sense. And years later on, they basically say, yeah, it does exist. And they're like, oh shit, so Bob wasn't lying. Like he really was right. But he never really gave a fuck about alien shit. He just was concerned about like the technological aspect of it. But he's what made Area 51 seem more fucking crazy.
Yo, I need to try some shrooms.
This guy needs to try shrooms.
Like my mind is too closed off.
But I believe the Roswell thing to an extent, just because how his shit has always, like, just the way how he talks, and for a nigga who's been saying the same shit forever, he seems mad consistent all the time. So I'm like, yo,
it's like Alex Jones.
No, Alex Jones sounds like a fucking madman. This guy just sounds. Bob Lazar just sounds like everyone's been asking him the same questions over and over. And he's like, bro, I don't know why y'all want me to keep saying the same shit every day. Like, I told you everything I know. Like, stop asking me. And everyone's just like, nah, what did you see? What did you see? Type shit. So I remember the funniest shit about that story about him is that, like, because the government was trying to fuck with him so much, like, they wiped out, like, his, like, school degree and everything. Like, there was no history almost until they found, like, a newspaper and shit. But the reason why he got in so much shit, like, they started discrediting a whole bunch of his shit. He couldn't get jobs anywhere. And my nigga Loki had to be a pimp. So he got caught up. He got caught by police and shit. Ended up in court.
This is Bob Lazar.
Yeah, it's
Bob
so.
Lazar at Hoes.
Fam, yo, the story is actually fucking hilarious.
You didn't have to become a pimp. Like,
No, apparently,
apparently
he had to become.
I have to be pimping. Like,
Yo, apparently he had to become a pimp.
Yeah,
I had no other skills. Yo,
It's like the
It's
government.
that quick money, bro. Being a pimp, you just slap. You just gotta
Fam, you
slap a
gotta
few
watch
people
it.
around for
I'm
a
gonna
couple
send you the
months.
link. Y'all niggas love documentaries and shit. It's on Netflix. Outside of this
I seen
weird,
the Netflix one. I seen it.
you seen it, right?
Yeah.
I never seen it still.
Bob Lazar
What?
exposing aliens.
Yo, he's
Yo,
even on the Joe Rogan
He was on
podcast.
Joe Rogan. That's how I heard about it.
Yeah,
I watched
that's
the doc.
okay. Adrian knows what go on. Like, yo, it was just kind of trippy. You're just like, yo, this guy's kind of consistent in what he's saying. And then in the documentary, this one guy is just like, yo, I think it was like a police officer or some shit. I forgot, but the dude was like, no, it was a news nigga. It was some news dude who kept following the story, and he's just like, yo, what made me believe in Bob Lazar was when he went to court and blah blah, and the guy was there supposed to, like, he's trying to report on the whole situation, and he's just like, wait, like, he's getting charged for like, it was like a human trafficking charge. I think that's what they had the thing as for like pimping or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he basically, the news reporter was like, when they got to them asking him questions about, like, where he went to school and shit, they had no record of it. They're like, yo, how is there no record of where you went to school? There's no record of you anywhere. And he was just like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is where I went and blah, blah. So the news reporter guy was just like, yo, if there's any moment where he should have been like giving up the truth, should have been in court. Cause, like, yo, you're about to go to jail for the rest of your life. What's the point of lying about, like, you know, all this shit when your life is on the line type shit? And he's just like, yo, like, he basically never got to go to jail for that long because of the proof that there was no evidence of him exist. Oh no, because they found that newspaper about where he went to school. Had that newspaper shit that was written about him from his school paper not been found, he would have been in, like, jail or some shit for, like, some time or whatever. But yeah, Adrian's seen it, so
Yeah,
you better vouch for me, nigga.
I might watch this one tonight. Still,
Shout out to the pimp, Bob Lazar.
It was trippy.
Yeah, it was trippy.
So we're gonna have let's actually wrap this up because we're about 2 hours for this podcast.
Oh shit, I was having fun. Still, time flies when you're having fun.
So I guess the last thing that we'll talk about, prayers out to the people out in Palestine.
I'm not touching that.
I'm not touching that either. I just want to say freedom,
I just want to say
have no
prayers
idea
up to
what's
them,
going
bro.
on, man.
Prayers out for them.
That's all I want to say before
If I
we
say-
sign out.
If I say good people on both sides, I get canceled or not?
Yeah, you
I think it's canceled.
I honestly
Nigga, how
have no
can
idea
you-
what's going on. I
You
have
don't?
no idea. I just
All
know they're
right.
warring.
So, yo,
and
just-
apparently one side is losing.
All right, no. They're not warring. Basically, what's happening is like an ethnic cleansing right now. So what happened is,
Okay, I take back my comment.
Palestine as a state has been going, like, has been having like this
declining basically because
Yeah,
Israel's been taking over.
Israel basically be entering like Palestine, like, yo, this is kind of like our land based on religious right, and Israel is basically like funded by like the U.S. military and everything, and these guys just go crazy, trying to basically kick out the Palestinians out of like their country because they're like being told like, yo, this is not your land type shit basically. And right now what's going on is like, yo, for some reason some of these Israelite people are allowed to like move into like they're allowed to kick these Palestinian people out of their house and shit and just kind of be like, nah, we run this type shit. And Palestinian people are trying to like go through shit like the legal way almost, but they know that they can't win because
superpowers are against them.
Yeah, like the Israel government is like well against them. They don't fuck with Palestinian people. Like, it's weird, it's fucked up, but like
Forever.
Yeah, so they'll do so much fucked up shit like
beefing for thousands of years.
Yo,
It's been a beef thing for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute, from like the 1917s or some shit, like 40s, or it's been a minute. And if you look at like the state of like Palestine and just seeing how much they're losing every
couple of years,
every decade or some shit, it's fucked. Like, these guys they get treated like shit basically. So, you know, the problem they're saying, you know, the problem is really just how they're being treated. And because they're saying like a lot of people in Palestine, it isn't like a Jewish versus like Muslim thing really. It's just like this kind of like this Zion kind of, they call it like a Zionist kind of thing, like a movement kind of. Just saying what I remember, but yeah, they kind of just got their thing going on in Palestine, kind of just being treated unfair, man.
Free the guys.
I like prayers up to them still. Like, free the man them still.
Free the guys, bro. I was actually driving down here on the Gardner, and there was a whole bunch of people like.
There was an anti-mask protest.
Today?
Yeah.
Honestly, when I was driving downtown, they cut off the lakeshore for the bicycle people, but driving back, I guess some, like, you know, a lot of these people took it upon themselves to show the time to, you know, spread awareness on the Palestinian situation. There's like people like swinging flags and shit outside their car because there's so much traffic. So it's like, why no better time than now, right? So
yeah,
it's pretty cool to see a lot of awareness. And
with the anti-masking people.
Natural selection.
Anti-mask niggas. Oh man. Oh, you know, before I actually ended that, y'all hear about how America has, you know, CDC said they could just roam free with no mask now if they got vaccinated.
I heard about that. So
they're outside.
You guys got the vaccine yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Couple more weeks.
Two more weeks.
And you?
You got it?
Of course.
I'm not against the vaccine. I just don't want to.
How you been feeling?
I'm good, yo.
Nice.
45% covered.
45% covered. What
Pfizer
do you mean?
poppy?
Got the first dose. Pfizer. Yo, I only get the high grade.
Pfizer gang.
Sativa or indica?
Oh, talking to the mic. Talking to the mic. People can't hear you.
My bad. Yeah, no. I'm surrounded by heathens who don't have the vaccine.
Hear this
Damn,
guy.
bro. I'm registered, man. They're acting like I didn't want to get it.
Oh, so you signed up for it?
Yeah, I signed up. I'm just not ready.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay. No, I thought you guys were like.
I'm in queue.
Yeah, we're in queue right now.
Queue? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought
How about
guys
you?
were like-
You're not getting it?
No, I'm getting it. I just have no desire to wait in lines.
Yeah, you see, he's the real heathen here, bro. Don't.
No, I'm gonna get it. I'm not like,
When? You didn't even sign up.
No, I didn't. But I'm not against it.
You're definitely going off of crowd immunity.
I mean, if they open things up,
Yo, all y'all got it?
If they
Okay,
open
what's the
things
point of
up-
me getting it? That's what you're just gonna say.
if they open things up and like, yo, you can only go certain places if you have the vaccine, then I'd get it. Hurry up and get it.
Adrian
But, like,
knows
there's no rush.
goddamn well that's not gonna happen. So he's
See,
gonna
and that's
wait
why I'm
till shit
getting
just
it
opens
now.
up.
Because when places open up, I'm not trying to hesitate. I'm just trying to be like, I'm in there.
Ready to go, yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to wait.
It's like watching a movie. Like I don't watch on the first day. Like, you know, when the movie theater dies down a little bit, then I hop in and
You're walking like a gentleman.
yeah, get the whole row to myself.
You don't got to rush.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that, but not like Tarantino movies aren't life and death though.
There's people like that are at my job that are like scared of coronavirus, but are like not against, like they don't want to get the vaccine. Really? So it's like, what do you want to do? It's like you're scared of the pandemic, but like you don't want to get a vaccine.
Yeah, it's because they got choices, bro. If you tell them, yo, you gotta get the vaccine, they'll be like,
no, but like, how could you be scared and not want the solution?
Yeah, because they got options.
Yeah.
They got like options.
Too much freedom, bro.
Yeah,
that's actually what it comes down to.
Honestly, it is.
Like too much people have too much freedom, bro.
It's like, yo, it's like I have the choice to not take it. I'm not taking that.
I hate it, but I don't want to take this. Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. That's what happens when you give too much people like freedom and choices.
Too much free will.
Yeah. I get why dictatorships work. Trust me.
Yo,
this guy.
I get it, but it's not right.
Hitler
is what I'm
was
trying
the
to
bad
say.
Guy. That's what Nick said.
Huh?
All right.
Facts.
On that note, yo,
Republican Nick.
On that note, appreciate
I don't think you
JY.
realize what you just said facts to.
I'm joking. What did he say? I didn't hear it. That's why I said facts.
Yo, need to hear that.
What did you say?
On that note, yo, JY, Adrian, really appreciate you guys coming through on this week's pod.
Honored.
You know, crack bare jokes today.
Honored, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that's your one handle, so don't fuck it up.
Flash the handle, yo. Take it and run.
I gotta start my own pod just from that.
You know what I mean?
Don't worry, I won't sue you guys like Joe. Don't worry.
Take it and run with it.
You guys want to say anything before you head out? You know, where people can find you?
I'm nobody. No.
Don't
tell them that. Man, you're growing your fruits and vegetables.
Oh yeah, I have my my gardening page, agricultural_AD.
See, this guy says he's nobody. He's like,
yeah, come on,
full
man.
Of garden.
Growing
Big up yourself,
man.
bro.
Why you turn your light on?
Oh, I didn't know. It just kind of took a picture by accident.
Growing vegetables.
All right, yo, JY, before we sign out, you got anything you want to say?
Nah.
Say less.
He just wants everyone to know that Jay-Z is the best rapper in the world, right?
That's a given.
And Keith Sweat's the #1 R&B artist to ever walk the earth.
Given.
All right.
All right, thanks for listening to our Jordan episode. Take it easy, everyone. Peace out.